CJ Flyer back with a fire, another YouTube video. So after the Grizzlies' last loss against the Golden State Warriors, they are now officially out of 2024 playoff contention. A team that was a top 2 seed in the West last season in 2023 that looked very strong with a great up-and-coming player in Morant completely fell flat due to tons of injuries to this team. I mean, just insane amount of injuries. You know, even after Morant came back from that suspension that he had early in the season, he was playing outstanding basketball, as you can see right here, averaging 47% from the field, 25 points per game, 8 assists. I mean, he was cooking. He was cooking, and then he got injured again. Dislocated right shoulder, out for the season. There was injuries to Marcus Smart. There was injuries to some of these other players. And it's turned into a situation where we got guys like G.G. Jackson and Vince Williams Jr. coming up and taking a stand and, you know, playing good minutes for this Grizzlies team. But of course, you know, these young guys, they're not meant to lead a, you know, they're not meant to lead a top 2 playoff seeded team, okay? It's just not going to happen. Especially, you know, guys like Luke Kennard. How many minutes per game is he getting? 25 minutes per game. I'm not really sure Luke Kennard is a 25 minutes per game type of guy on a championship contending team. Same with some of these other players here, you know, and that's not, you know, disrespecting them at all. It's just keeping it honest. You know, unfortunately, with injuries to the star players, things tended to go a little bit south for this team. However, they do have promise of a better future, and what we're going to do today is do a rebuild with them. We did the Start Today feature, of course, 2K finally enabling that, and we're going to go forward to the draft and see if we can start rebuilding this team in the 2024 offseason and see how quickly we can make it to an NBA Finals and hopefully win a championship. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the good news is, going into the 2024 offseason and the NBA draft, the Grizzlies do still have their draft pick. Right now it's projected to be the 6th pick. Now, of course, things could change. And actually, right now what I'm considering doing, because there is no penalty in this game to do so, is just start tanking. Now, you know, I don't want to ruin the team chemistry or the development, but maybe we just give a little bit less minutes to some of these guys. Maybe, you know, give Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr. fewer minutes. I'm not sure it matters. This team already is not the best overall. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and run with the rotation as is for just a few games and see what happens here. We'll go ahead, simulate through this date, and, well, that's a game you don't want to win. You do not want to win against the Spurs because we are trying to compete with them in the tanking game for the first round pick. So let's go ahead. We'll have the CPU adjust the rotations for now. Win against the Nuggets. Are you kidding me? The Nuggets have every incentive to win, and we have every incentive to lose. And we somehow, oh my goodness, stop winning games. Okay, all right. You know, I mentioned earlier I was worried about ruining the team chemistry, but we have to take matters into our own hands, okay? And I do have to turn automation off on the rotations. Okay, we still have them starting, but we gave fewer minutes to Desmond Bane and also Jaren Jackson Jr. So there we go. Finally losing some games. Perfect. All right, we can simulate through the rest of the season now, and I think we'll be good. But the tank, won against the 76ers. That's okay. Lost to the Spurs. Great. Lost to the Lakers. There we go. Lost a bunch of games. Luka wins the MVP. Man, I hope that would happen in real life, but we'll see. Wemby winning Rookie of the Year. Malik Monk, 6th Man of the Year with the Sacramento Kings. Wemby Defensive Player of the Year. Jalen Johnson Most Improved. Durant Clutch Player of the Year. And of course the Celtics just scratching up to the top at 60 wins here. Getting Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year. Let's go ahead and advance. Oh, that's a bit surprising. Wemby getting All-NBA second team. I'm not sure I agree with that, especially with Chet Holmgren nowhere to be seen. I don't agree. I also don't agree. I don't know what's up with the simulations recently. The All-Defensive First Team. Why is Luka in the All-Defensive First Team? Again, He's been better this year on defense compared to last year's, but no, he's not on the all-defensive first team or second team. Okay, simulating the playoffs, we got the Clippers winning their first ever NBA championship in 6 games against the Milwaukee Bucks. Paul George getting the Finals MVP. We'll go ahead now, move on into the offseason. Oh no, LeBron. No. We're overturning this. You are not retiring. No, sir. Al Horford, sure. Batum, sure. Westbrook, you're not retiring. No. Stop. Kevin Love, all these other ones make sense. Derrick Rose choosing to retire from the Memphis Grizzlies. That's fine. I can see that happening too, to be honest. Garrett Temple, he's getting kind of old, so I could see that. Marcus Morris, maybe. Patrick Beverley, yeah, I could see him retiring to do some podcasts. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Staff retirements. Greg Popovich retiring just after he gets Wemby? No. That's not happening. All these other ones, I don't know these guys. So, okay. Hall of Fame inductees, no one's being inducted. Sorry, Patrick Beverley. And jersey retirements. Wow. No new retirements. Interesting. Okay. League meetings. Change the Rising Stars challenge to 12 players per team. I'm just going to reject this for now. Salary cap will not change for the upcoming season. Okay. That's fine with me. Let's get into the draft lottery, see what we can come up with. We are currently still projected to be the 6th pick. So let's go ahead and skip forward. And oh my goodness, no way. We got the first pick, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. How did we manage that? Oh man, that is 1 in a million right there. Or maybe not. I didn't look at what the odds are. Okay. So moving forward, head coach, we still have Taylor Jenkins. Now a replacement would be nice. Let's just see what kind of candidates we have here. Not so many good ones. Obviously we have Mike Stauffer. We're not hiring him though. Kevin Ollie, Jacob Underwood. Do we have any recognizable names? Not really. All right, I think we'll stick with the coach that we have for now. We're going to simulate all the way up to the NBA draft. Of course, we are up with the first pick. Wizards got the number 2 pick, and Spurs got the number 3 right off the bat. We need to start looking at our situation here. So going into next season, we're going to have Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Desmond Bane. Now, ideally, we want to be in a, like a win now scenario, especially with our younger crew up and coming. So if we could get like a veteran star to insert, maybe like a forward to insert into this lineup, I think we have ourselves a good squad there. And then we can worry about bench players during free agency. So what I want to see right off the bat, what can we get for this number 1 pick? What are teams willing to offer? We could get the most improved player from the Hawks. We could get Lauri Markkanen, although we'd have to give up Marcus Smart in this deal. And then what else? Şengün. Şengün would be good. Trey Jones, I'm not interested. Scoot Henderson, not okay. The rest of those trades are not exactly win now scenarios. The only one that really looks good is Lauri Markkanen. So instead, what I'm going to do is we're going to start filtering through these teams and look for players that I think would best fit and see if there are any trade offers open. Now again, I like what we have at the point guard and center position. Ideally, someone that's a small forward or power forward. A stretch 4 would be pretty nice too. So let's start looking into options. So in order to form a win now team, I'm going to try to trade for a player that I think fits the Memphis Grizzlies culture well, that grit and grind that we've seen over the years, and that is in Jimmy Butler. Now, of course, his contract is huge. He's only got 1 year left, $48.8 million. It is a mega contract. He's also at 34 years old. He is getting up there in age, and he has a player option at 35 for $52 million a year. So going for him would limit our options moving forward. We do lose a little bit of depth. We'd have to give up Marcus Smart and Brandon Clark to make these salaries work. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of a go big or go home type of move. There are obviously other players we could attempt to go for if we just start looking. Obviously, you know that one trade with Lauri Markkanen in the trade finder did come up. However, I just don't see him as, a superstar level talent or someone that really elevates this team's ability to contend for a championship. And so we're going to go for it. So I'm going to look to add maybe a player that's on a rookie contract that has potential, just to kind of balance the odds for us, or maybe add a draft pick in return. Not seeing a whole lot though. Obviously Duncan Robinson, he's good, but very much overpaid. I really doubt we could get Jaime Jaquez Jr. in this, but that would be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and propose the trade, and they don't want to do it. Not really surprised. What if we remove Jaime Jaquez Jr.? Will that make things go through? No. So let's go ahead. We'll add Jaime Jaquez Jr. back, and we're going to add another draft pick, unprotected, 2025 first round. Still not a trade they want to do. Let's go ahead, remove Jaime Jaquez Jr. Okay, doesn't look like it's going to happen with the current package we're putting together. Okay, one more mega superstar trade we're going to try is for Kevin Durant. Get him in Memphis. Obviously, Phoenix not performing up to expectations, and perhaps they feel they made a mistake. So now they're going to try to trade for some younger talent. Let's go ahead and try this. And yeah, as I expected, it's not going to go through. We'll go ahead and try to throw in another draft pick just to see. And yeah, it is not going to happen. Now, the way I see it, we have a couple options. We either look back at the trade finder at some of those packages that were being offered, or we go ahead and select a player and deal with the situation later. Now, I'm not really a fan of a whole lot of the players available in this year's draft. I don't see them as, just as high quality, superstar potential, generational talent type of players. So I am more inclined to trade this pick just because I feel that'll help us more in the long run. Now, when I try to do a trade finder search for both the 2024 first pick and the 2025 first round pick, we aren't getting any offers. However, when I look at each of these picks individually, as you can see, we get a couple of offers popping up. So first off, when we put in the trade finder with the 2025 first round pick, you can see right off the bat, Jalen Johnson, the most improved player, is popping up from Duke, playing for the Atlanta Hawks. If we go ahead and look at his stats for his third season, averaging 15 points per game on over 50% shooting from the field with 8 rebounds and 3 assists. I'm going to be honest, I don't know a lot about his game in real life, but he is putting up some good stats. He's a younger guy, he's not a superstar, so that's a little bit unfortunate because of what we're trying to do with this team. However, yeah, that's a good quality trade here, I would say. And then other than that, we have none other than Trey Jones popping up, backup point guard potentially, and we get a 2025 first round pick, top 10 protected from the Bulls in return. I'm not excited about that, but it's there. There's also a trade for Robert Williams. That would be a good backup center, although he is very injury prone. So not exactly someone that might be a great option to build off of. Kevon Looney, he's getting older. Corey Kispert has been great for the Wizards, one of the positives on that team. And then what else? That is it. So again, looking at what we have for the 2024 first pick, right here, this trade right off the bat, we get pick number 4 and we get Jalen Johnson. I don't know if we could flip pick number 4 for something else, but here we go again. This trade for Lauri Markkanen. I'm curious to see if we can switch Marcus Smart with someone else, although I feel like the reason he's involved in this trade is because of, the need to balance out the salaries. So, and then right there, Şengün. And Şengün is, that contract is great, because if we go ahead and look, how many years does he have left? He has just the 1 year left on, I believe this is going to be his 4th season coming up. And then he'll be a free agent. However, we'd have the bird years for him, so that works out. It's just, I don't know how well he really fits with this team when we already have Jaren Jackson Jr. I guess pairing them up together, because Şengün can shoot threes. Lauri Markkanen is definitely a better fit for this team currently, but Şengün long term, I feel like it's a good situation. You know what? I think we're going to go through with this trade. Let's do it. We're going to grab Şengün. And then let's pause again and just see what we can come up with in the trade finder. What if we package these two 2025 first round picks? Nothing popping up. What if we just put in the one? Nothing. What if we put in the other one? There we go. We're getting some trades. I don't really want to give up Vince Williams Jr.'s right now. Yeah, not a fan of a lot of these trades, especially this one here for Marvin Bagley. We do not want to take on that contract. That is a huge contract for a player that doesn't deserve it. Should be a rookie contract at best. Okay, yeah, and then, I don't want to give up Vince Williams Jr.'s here. A lot of these other trades, they're so-so, but it's really just us taking on more salary when I want us to have a little bit more flexibility going into the offseason. So I think we're going to settle with what we got here. If we go back into the trade finder, again, we now have Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Şengün, and Desmond Bane, along with Marcus Smart coming off the bench, and we have some other good young guys. So unfortunately, couldn't get that superstar player we were planning on, but let's see what happens as we proceed through the rest of the draft. Okay, we got one of the last picks in the second round, and I don't recognize most of these players, but I do recognize Caleb Love out of the University of Arizona, formerly with North Carolina, so we'll go ahead and take him. Okay, so looking at team and player options, Luke Kennard available on a team option for $14.76 million per year. We're going to actually decline that. And then Jake LaRavia, I'm not familiar with this man's game, I'll be quite honest. Let's go ahead and look at his stats. What has he done so far? Honestly, nothing that any other bench player couldn't do. So I'm actually going to go ahead. We're not going to sign him. Watanabe, he went ahead and accepted the player options. We're going to go ahead and continue and see who else is available. LeBron declined his player option. Paul George, the Finals MVP, declined his. We have a few other players that also declined their player options. So we'll go ahead now. Qualifying offers. We don't really need Scottie Pippen Jr. We're not going to take him. And then let's go into free agency here. Our salary cap, we don't have. Well, here's the problem. We have a cap hold right now. So ideally, I would like to offer LeBron James a contract, but we cannot do that right now. So let's go ahead. Okay, we renounced the rights of just nearly everyone because I'm not interested in keeping most of those guys around. So let's go ahead and look at point guards. We're good. Shooting guards, we're okay for now. Small forward is a position I'd like to get another player in. And then power forward, good for now. We might try to trade Şengün in the middle of the season, see what we can get for him. Or, we could try to trade him now. This is one of the most unrealistic trade packages I've ever seen. But then again, trading for Şengün was probably also unrealistic. We got Jaren Jackson Jr., Şengün, and Desmond Bane to give us Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert. Not sure why the Timberwolves would commit to this. We'd end up with a big three of Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, and Rudy Gobert. Meanwhile, we got offers from the Warriors for Kuminga and Draymond Green. How much of a difference that is. Now, it is worth mentioning the Timberwolves did lose in the first round after that outstanding season. It gives me vibes of that Utah Jazz team that finished first and ended up falling completely flat in the playoffs. Classic move with Rudy Gobert. So would this trade really be that unrealistic? I mean, yeah, probably. I don't see why the Timberwolves would give up their entire future of Anthony Edwards to get Jaren Jackson Jr. and Şengün and Desmond Bane. And who are they pairing that up with? They're pairing them up with Towns. So they'd have three bigs and Desmond Bane at the guard. I'm just really tempted because I like the idea of a combo of Ja Morant and Anthony Edwards on the same team. But then we'd have no depth. We're already struggling with depth, and it would be near zero after a trade like this. So I don't know. Do we want to try Twin Towers, or do we want to try going with this Anthony Edwards Ja Morant combo? You know what? This is 2K. None of this is realistic anyways. Let's go ahead and go for it. Let's see if I can sneak in a draft pick or something. Oh my goodness, that's right. That's right. The Timberwolves don't have any draft picks anymore. I totally forgot about that. Is there any way that adding another player could make this trade work? I feel like no. Yeah, it'd have to be someone that's only on a contract of maybe $2 million. So it'd have to be one of their young guys, and yeah, nothing here. So this would be it. We could try to throw in like a second round pick. I don't know why. It doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, they don't want to do that. And oh my goodness, now they don't even want to do the trade. I don't blame them. It's a weird trade, but we're going to make it happen. Let's go ahead and accept this as is. There we go. If we look at our roster now, Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant, and Rudy Gobert. That is the big three, and we need some shooting talent on this team. That is what we're missing at this point, and a decent backup big. So we went from having too many bigs to having too few maybe. I mean, Brandon Clark's a bit undersized at the center position. So let's go ahead back into free agency now and just see who we can afford here at shooting guard and small forward positions. Okay, first things first, let's look for a backup center that's at least 7 feet tall, because like I said, I don't think we have... Oh, never mind. We do have... I mean, he's a power forward, but he is 7 feet tall. Outside of that, we don't have any centers that are 7 feet or even like 6'11". So let's go ahead into the trade finder here. Let's go over to affordable centers and let's just sign someone on a minimum that is roughly 7 feet tall. We have Willie Hernan-Gomez. That's not a bad option. Luke Cornett, obviously on the Celtics, not too bad. Daniel Tice is undersized. Any other recognizable names? Man, we got some throwbacks here. Nerlens Noel, Derek Favors. We got Frank the Tank Kaminsky, Mo Bamba. Okay, you know what? Oh, Xavier Tillman. He's a bit undersized, but again, former Memphis Grizzly here. Let's give Mo Bamba one more chance. 1 year minimum deal. Oh, he declined it. All right, he doesn't want his chance. That's totally fine. We'll instead sign Nerlens Noel. He hasn't played since the 2022-2023 NBA season. His stats were starting to dwindle a bit, but he still has potential and he has those badges there. So we're going to give him one more shot just as a veteran big on this team. Not a whole lot of expectations, 1 year minimum deal. All right, some other forwards that are available worth considering: Gordon Hayward, Taurean Prince, Kyle Anderson. I like all three of these guys. Obviously, you know, slow-mo Kyle Anderson, the return, that would be pretty cool. Gordon Hayward, though, also, you know, not too shabby. Look at his shooting stats in the past year after he's traded to OKC. Looking pretty solid, shooting over 40% from three. Kyle Anderson, of course, not really known for his shooting capabilities. And I think with a guy like Ja Morant, the current setup being, you know, Rudy Gobert cannot shoot threes. He's the starting five. He's going to be out there a majority of the time. Ideally, the rest of our players can spread the floor. So I'm leaning towards Gordon Hayward just with that in mind. So let's go ahead. We're going to sign him to a 1 year deal. Let's see how low we can get with this because I'm just being cheap at this point. Let's see if $4 million is enough. 1 year, $4 million. He's declined. Okay, great. Let's not make him too upset. Let's give him something close to what he wants. Oh yeah, you have to move forward to the next day. I forgot that's how that works. Okay, go back over there, Gordon Hayward. Let's negotiate this thing. 1 year. So he does not want 1 year for 5 or... Oh, it was 1 year for 4. That's what he went for. Okay, let's try this. Offer him the contract. There you go. Looks like he is considering it. Another good stretch player, or a guy that can stretch the floor anyways. We got Danilo Gallinari. Obviously had some injury issues. He was on that Celtics team, but is no longer. So we'll go ahead and sign him to a minimum deal. Another couple guys that I really like that are available, Joe Harris and Jay Crowder. I think we should try to sign both of these guys, honestly. All right, Gallo's accepted the offer. Joe Harris has accepted the minimum deal. And there we go. Gordon Hayward and Jay Crowder both also accepted their deals. So now we're looking, it does say we have 6 small forwards, but if you really break it down, a lot of these guys can fill in at either a shooting guard or a power forward position. So I like what we have going here. Joe Harris, of course, it shows his secondary position as power forward, but really, I mean, he can fill in at shooting guard, no problem. He's 6'6", he's the perfect height for it. Jay Crowder as well, you know, he can fill in, you know, preferably he's small forward or power forward, but there's a lot of flexibility with this team now. A lot of guys off the bench, you know, veteran presences that can shoot the ball, which is exactly what we need. Okay, player progression. John Morant up to a 95, Anthony Edwards a 91, and Rudy Gobert is starting to regress a bit. I'm curious if there's any trade. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I keep doing trades, but I'm curious to see if there's any options for Rudy Gobert. I'm not sure we even have the capability. Yeah, he was recently traded, so we have to wait 60 days. But I am curious if, you know, coming up to the trade deadline, if there is an opportunity to trade Rudy Gobert for another center, because centers seem to always be plentifully available. Okay, and it turns out we actually have too many players to go into the next season, so what we're going to do, we're going to stop the simulation here. Trade Finder. There's a couple guys I'm not interested in keeping around. I know Brandon Clark can be a fan favorite, but we've kind of blown things up already. You know, again, trying to become a championship contender right away. We're being impatient. That's what this rebuild is. It's an impatient rebuild, trying to contend as quickly as possible. So these are two guys which I'd be okay with trading away, Brandon Clark and Aldama. And just to see if we can do like a 2-for-1, or well, in this case, it's a 3-for-1. Getting Clint Capella would be key. And we'd get the Hawks first round pick. Man, this is actually a great trade offer. What else we got? Duncan Robinson, Jovic, not too interested in that. Oh, Gafford? We can get Daniel. I'm sorry, I'm a Mavs fan, so, you know, I overrate him quite often. But this is exciting. Daniel Gafford? Why would the Mavs... Why would Nico do this? Okay. What else do we have here? Man, we're getting a lot of great trade offers. Yusuf Nurkic, I'm not too interested in him. Okay, that's it. So I'd say it's either this Clint Capella trade or we go for Gafford. And I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just really amped up about Gafford. And getting Gafford would also mean we could freely, you know, he'd be a good backup center, but he is starter center quality. So we could look into trading Gobert in 60 days if we go this route. So I'm pretty excited about this, actually. Let's go ahead and do this trade. We get a draft pick as well, and now we can go ahead and advance to the next season. So looking at the roster, or actually right now, let's go ahead and look at the rotations. The CPU rotations as of right now, hold up, John Morant's still injured? Well, he can play. Hold on, he's not fully injured. He can still get in there. But you know what? Okay, we'll just let that be for now, for the moment. John Morant would be in at the starting point guard. We got Anthony Edwards, and then the position we're weak at, of course, is that small forward. So Gordon Hayward would be in there for now. G.G. Jackson at the power forward. Rudy Gobert at the center. Now, G.G. Jackson, he can shoot threes, all right? So that's not a concern. You know, we can still do 4 out, 1 in. And then Daniel Gafford off the bench as the 6th man. I guess Nerlens Noel's not really needed anymore. The whole reason we signed him was because we didn't really have any height off the bench. But now that we have Gafford, Noel's not really needed on this team. So unfortunately for him, his chance at a redemption arc, it's gone a little bit downhill. We still got Vince Williams and Zaire Williams. And then, of course, Gallo, Jay Crowder, Joe Harris. And yeah, and then, of course, Caleb Love. Can we send him to the G League? How do you make a guy a G League two-way player? There we go. We can assign him to the Memphis Hustle. That's probably what we're going to do, because he's not going to do any good coming off the bench for us. He's not even going to be on the bench. That's how many players we got right now. Okay, 2 hours and I'm back. Since the point that you guys last heard me, which was 2 seconds ago as opposed to 2 hours ago, a thunderstorm started outside. I cut my gum eating food, my dinner in particular. I mean, it's just one thing after another. I mean, it's already bad enough. I feel like this rebuild so far has been a disaster. Just added on to the insults of how bad this has been so far. So anyways, though, you know, I started taking a look, rebuilding the rotation, and you look at it here, it's actually not too bad. You know, we got Ja and Edwards starting. Vince Williams Jr.'s got huge potential. He's only 24 years old. G.G. Jackson, only 19 years old, and he's already a 78 overall. We got Rudy Gobert. And by the way, the reason some of these players' overalls are down, I believe, is because of team chemistry. So that'll develop over time. We got Rudy Gobert. We got Daniel Gafford off the bench. Marcus Smart, Zaire Williams, and Gordon Hayward, and I don't plan on giving minutes. You know, Gordon Hayward's minutes might get spread around, but outside of that, I think this is what we're going to roll with. So the good news is, you know, yeah, maybe Vince Williams Jr. and GG Jackson are not, you know, over the top players as far as 2K goes. However, we have players to mentor them. We have Jay Crowder, we have Joe Harris, we have Danilo Gallinari, Gordon Hayward even. They're older veteran players. We can use that badge mentorship system or whatever. And I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, if we go into here. So GG Jackson, I'd like to give him some shooting badges. Joe Harris is definitely an option, although it looks like only 2 of the badges will actually get up to a bronze, whereas Gallo, we've got pretty much every badge here. We can get GG Jackson up to a bronze level by mid-March. So I'm thinking catch and shoot, Claymore, and open looks, you know, especially as a pick and pop type of player, if that's how we decide to use GG Jackson, that's going to help tremendously. All right, and for Vince Williams, we're going to get him Challenger, Clamps, and Pick Dodger to go along with his Workhorse badge. All right, and while Rudy Gobert is still here, I'm going to make him useful and develop some Gafford badges. And did I not mention Zaire Williams is going to be learning from Joe Harris, the three-point assassin? Let's go. All right, but for real, the team chemistry is horrible right now. Hopefully that doesn't negatively impact the team during this first few weeks of the season. But let's just go ahead. We're going to simulate a couple weeks, see how it goes. All right, pretty awful start. 2 wins, 4 losses. Not appealing at all, but the team chemistry is improving. I just want to see how players are playing right now. Yeah, I'd say so far so good. Edwards and Morant is the duo I exactly thought it was going to be. Morant still getting tons of assists. Edwards still getting his buckets. And then we have the young guys in GG Jackson, Vince Williams Jr., and Zaire Williams also developing their skills. Gobert getting on the boards and getting a block per game. Gafford doing his thing off the bench. Okay, so we're going to simulate through December 1st because that's right around the time that Gobert is eligible to be traded again. And we're going to see what pops up just to see if we even want to consider it at all. Because right now, you can see we're, you know, getting a lot of losses here. What is this trade? Oh, no. Goodness, no. I do not want to take that. Why do we want Brook Lopez? Oh, speaking of which, though, look, we're starting to win some games. No thanks. We don't want that trade. We want to keep Zaire Williams. And he has a broken hand right as I got a trade offer for him. This is why we got guys like Gallo and Jay Crowder on this roster. Okay, we've made it to December 1st. Right now our record's 11 wins, 8 losses, looking pretty solid. And if we go into the NBA standings, currently sitting at the 7th seed, well, I guess tied for the 6th seed. So, you know, we're about 3 games back here to start the season. That's okay, you know, could be a lot worse, I suppose. Everyone's improving due to the team chemistry. John Morant is a 97 overall, Anthony Edwards a 92. And, oh my goodness, Marcus Smart also getting the huge boost that we like to see. Now, like I said, it is time. Oh, shoot, I was off by a little bit on my estimate. Okay, 4 days left. Simulate 4 more days. All right, lost to the Mavericks, so I don't know. I guess it's a good excuse to trade Gobert. Let's see what kind of offers are rolling in for him here. And, oh, that is not appealing. Oh, Miles Turner. I like Miles Turner. Oh, but we have to give up Vince Williams? No thanks. CJ McCollum, not really what we need. Chris Paul. Oh my goodness. Oh, these trade offers are horrible. This is what I was afraid of. You know, he's got this massive contract, and I believe he's got the player option, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, he's got a player option for next season. There's no way he does not accept that. Let's look one more time at those trade offers. I think I saw one. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. One bad contract for another. Ben Simmons. You know, at least Rudy Gobert is producing, you know, so I'll take it there. This, oh my goodness. I mean, look, I like Miles Turner, but you know, if we have to give up Vince Williams to get TJ McConnell, no thanks. Same with this trade. Same with all these trades. They're all bad. I think we've been cooking, so we just stick with what we got for now. Oh my goodness, Gallinari shooting 18% from the field. Are you kidding me? What? Oh my goodness, get out of here. Get out of here. Zaire Williams is back from injury, so take those minutes right back. Now this trade is interesting if we're in a win now scenario. Chris Middleton and Brooke Lopez being offered for Rudy Gobert and G.G. Jackson. I had been saying we're in a win-now situation, but I don't know about this one. I kind of like what we got going right now, or do I? Let me go ahead. We're going to decline the offer, and just our win-loss is not that great. Man, this happens every time, I swear. As soon as we decline a trade offer with one of our good players included, they automatically get injured. G.G. Jackson out for 6 to 8 weeks with a broken leg. So now we're going to have to sub in someone. I don't know who we're going to sub in. I mean, I guess Gordon Hayward's been shooting 50% from the field, so why not? Why not put him at the starting power forward? And now Gordon Hayward's injured. Oh my goodness. I mean, Gordon Hayward is the most injury-prone player ever. He just healed, and now he has another injury. Okay, we're at the trade deadline. If we look at the standings, currently sitting third in the West, 2.5 games back from the Thunder and 5 games back from the Warriors, who are just going nuclear right now. Who do they even have? No one knew. Oh, they got Clint Capella. How did they get Clint Capella? Did they trade? They traded Draymond? Actually, now that I'm looking at the trade history, a lot of weird trades going on. Zach LaVine traded to the Celtics. The Mavs got John Wall. The Pistons wanted Jeremy Grant back. And now DeMar DeRozan, who was on the Pistons, traded to the Blazers. And there we go. There's that Warriors-Hawks trade. The Hawks wanted Draymond, and the Warriors get Clint Capella in return. Oh my goodness, Jose Alvarado with... I'm assuming LeBron's in the Lakers, right? I didn't even think to look at that. Nope, LeBron is elsewhere. Where is LeBron? Oh my goodness, Tyrese Maxey is on the he's on the Magic. What in the world? And there's LeBron James. He signed with the Philadelphia 76ers, so that's why Maxey did not come back, is because we have 40-year-old LeBron playing with Embiid, and then they got Tyus Jones as the third best player. I don't like this roster. This roster is really weird. So since we're at the trade deadline, we'll just take one last look, see if there's any better offers for Rudy Gobert, just to see if we can get off that contract. There's a trade here for Zach LaVine. I am not excited about his contract or his fit with the team. D'Lo and Rui Hachimura, no. This trade's been offered like 2 times already this season in the simulation. No thanks. Ben Simmons, we got Bradley Beal, who's not going to fit very well with our team either. And then Jordan Poole. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to hold on to Rudy Gobert. We're going to deal with this big contract for another year, assuming he accepts that player option. That's totally fine, because right now the rest of the team is squared away. And we have Gafford for the long term too. Now, one thing I do want to check is contract extensions. So there's Rudy Gobert. We could extend him if we wanted to for much less than what we're currently paying him. I mean, yeah, it's ideal. And then we have Marcus Smart, who will also take a pay cut. That would be pretty convenient for us as well. Who else? Anyone else eligible? I don't think so. We don't really need to extend them right now. I mean, chances are pretty high Rudy Gobert will stick around, and we could potentially sign him for much less. And we got Marcus Smart, also likely to, I mean, he's got 2 years left on his deal. I think we're going to hold off on any extensions for now, and we'll just keep rolling with what we got, because we got some more time. So let's keep going. Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. The Grizzlies are cursed. Zaire Williams, right before the end of the regular season, out for the season with a dislocated left patella. Now, fortunately for him, we got plenty of backups that can fill in for his role. How's he been doing this season? He's been doing all right, you know, pretty good, pretty solid at 20 minutes per game. So, yeah, it's going to sting a little bit. Thankfully, you know, with players like Gallo and Jay Crowder, I'm going to split the minutes between the two of them, I think. That seems to make the most sense to me. Just kind of split their minutes and worry about the details later. But yeah, there we go. Zaire Williams out, and hopefully we can cope with this. Oh my goodness. And right before the end, like, I kid you not, it is the last game of the regular season. Ja Morant, twisted right knee, out 1 to 2 weeks. What? Oh my goodness. And he won the MVP. Not that it matters. He won't be available to play in the first round. But Ja Morant won the MVP. Stephen Cassell won Rookie of the Year. Şengün, who he traded to the Timberwolves, he didn't start? Really? I mean, I guess who else was on that team? Jaren Jackson Jr., so I guess it makes sense he came off the bench. Wemby wins another Defensive Player of the Year. Amen Thompson, Most Improved. Trae Young, Clutch Player of the Year. The Warriors get Coach of the Year and Thunder Executive of the Year. And there you go. Ja Morant, All-NBA First Team. Do we have Anthony Edwards here? Where is he? He's not in the first, second, or third team. That is insane. Okay. Defensive team, did we get Rudy Gobert anywhere? Ben Simmons, okay. I don't see Rudy Gobert, so it is what it is. And now we need to make some changes to the rotation. Before we begin the playoffs, we'll take a quick look at these regular season stats. We got Anthony Edwards averaging... How did he not make an All-NBA team? He's averaging 27.9 points per game, shooting 53% from the field, 40% from three. How does that not warrant... Like, what? He should for sure at least be All-NBA third team. I'm surprised. Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant, 27 points per game, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, good enough for the MVP award. And then, of course, we got Gigi Jackson and Vince Williams Jr. getting double digits in scoring. Rudy Gobert with his 10 rebounds per game. Gafford also doing some work, getting a block per game. Got some good depth with our veteran players. We got Caleb Love just chilling on the bench. I'm hoping that by the time the play-in is over that Ja Morant will be close to returning. But so far, no dice. And man, hold on. Can we look at the standings? I know we had a really good record. 52 wins and we finished 4th in the West. I mean, the East must be awful. Yeah, only 2 teams in the East got 50 wins. And the 7 seed has a losing record. Oh my goodness. Look at... Oh, geez, look at these records. Oh, they're awful. Meanwhile, go to the West. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this. Look how stacked. The top 3-4 teams in the West. You got the top 2 seeds nearly at 60 wins. And you got 5 teams with 50 wins. I mean, when do you ever see that? Okay, time to start simulating and hoping for the best, although I don't have high hopes, but hey. We won game 1. Who was the hero in game 1? Gordon Hayward, 27 points? Are you serious? I mean, look, that's not going to happen every game. Let's just be honest. We won again. Who did it? Anthony Edwards with 55 points. Heck yeah, let's go. All right, come on, Ja Morant. You got to come back from injury if we're going to have a chance. We're on the road winning this one. Who is it? It's none other than Anthony Edwards once again, this time with 38 points. All right, losing game 4. Come on, Ja. Please come back. And, of course, I thought we were getting a notification for Ja to come back. Instead, we got another injury. Okay, here we go. Losing game 5, not surprised. Losing game 6, not surprised. We were up 3-0 in this series, and Ja's seriously still not back. What is Ja doing? Wait, he can play, right? Can he play through this? Surely he can play through this injury, right? Can he? Oh my goodness, why didn't I get a notification? I never got a notification that Ja was back. This is ridiculous. Okay, well he should be all good now. Okay, we gotta go into Simcast for this one since it's of course a game 7. We'll go ahead and continue. Okay, thank you. See? Ja Morant's healed. Now I get the notification. So we already adjusted the rotation, so Ja is back in the starting lineup. Let's go ahead, sim this thing with Simcast. Oh, please, come on. We're at home too. Surely we can get ahead on this one. With Ja coming back for a game 7, we're not even giving him a chance to warm up. He's got to come right in and play well in the clutch. Down by 5 with 2.5 minutes left. We're going to go ahead and jump in and watch the rest of this one. Okay, it looks like we have all of our starters in the game, minus, Gigi Jackson's injured. So it's our first time getting a real look at Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, and Rudy Gobert all on the court at the same time. Ja getting a screen from Gobert, pulling up for the mid-range jumper, and, oh, goodness, that was not a good look. Down by 6 with 2 minutes left. I mean, there's still a chance, but goodness, the injuries have definitely... Oh, my goodness, Kevin Huerter. Are you kidding me? He just knocked that down in Anthony Edwards' face. Oh my goodness, I'm about to just simulate this. Here we go, Ja. Oh my goodness, you did not need to pass that. Oh, they had wide open players, and Rudy Gobert's taking way too long to make any decisions. Anthony Edwards with the pull-up mid-range. Oh, geez, this looks awful, man. The CPU is just not looking good. And Fox is injured. Oh no, please. Okay, there's still a chance. You just got to get a couple buckets in a row here. Got Zaire Williams in the corner. Money. No. Okay, this game's over. We're done. We're done. Sim to the end. It's over. They lost. They most definitely lost. Ja had 37 in this game too. How disappointing. Losing by 8 at home in Game 7. Ja's return. And this is what we have to put up with. In the finals is going to be the Thunder versus the Magic. The Thunder win the championship. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets the finals MVP. And at this point, LeBron is going to retire. So is Mike Conley, Kyle Lowry, Brook Lopez. Westbrook didn't even get signed to a team. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, okay, Gallo. I'd really like to have Gallo back if we could. But how old is Gallo? He's 36. We're going to force him to come back. We're going to force Jay Crowder to come back. We're going to force Joe Harris to come back. All of you guys are coming back on minimum deals. One more time. We're going to run it back. Okay, no way. All these guys are retiring? I mean, I get Greg Popovich, but Steve Clifford I can understand too. Frank Vogel? Nah, you're way too young. Same with Luke Walton. Nope, you're staying. Steve Clifford, I can understand that. Okay, we actually have a draft pick this year via Brooklyn. So we're also set to get it around the 6th pick. So we'll go ahead and skip. And we moved up to 4. Nice. Obviously not as good as the 2024 draft, but that is definitely okay. I think right now we are looking, yes, we are looking for a head coach. Wow, Joe Mazzulla is available. So is Jason Kidd. We don't want Jason Kidd, though. Billy Donovan's available. Will Hardy is available. Man, there's some good coaches out there. All right, we're going to pick up Joe Mazzulla. Why not? Let's go ahead, make him that offer. We also went ahead and offered Will Hardy the assistant head coach job. It looks like Joe Mazzulla is still tentative on the head coaching job. Hopefully he will take it. Let's go ahead. Do we need anyone else? A CFO, I guess. Oh my goodness, Joe Mazzulla rejected our offer. No way. Well, can I move Will Hardy? Can I promote him to the head coach? Because that's what I'd rather do at this moment. Is that possible? Can we not move him up? Hold up. Can we just do this? Let's make him, yeah, we just made him the offer for the head coach. Go ahead. Yeah, he's going to move up to head coach. All right, enough with that drama. Is there anyone that we would like to have as the assistant? All right, we got ourselves an assistant coach here too. And that reminds me, I haven't even looked at any of the prospects yet. I know this is the year that we have Cooper Flagg available. Who else? Who else sticks out? I gotta be honest, I'm so out of touch. I know who VJ Edgecombe is. I honestly don't know most of these other guys. Right off the bat, you know what we gotta do. You know we gotta see. Oh my goodness, we have the 4th pick and the 19th and the 27th. We have 3 picks in this first round of the draft. Can we just trade all 3? What can we get? Can we get anyone good? Oh my goodness, no one. No one wants these picks. Austin Reeves? I don't care about Austin Reeves. What's that gonna do for us? Keldon Johnson, I guess. Man, there's not a lot of, I mean, that's not a bad deal. But there is just garbage offers for this pick. Anything else? Lonzo Ball, Zubac. Oh, whoa. The return? I like Daniel Gafford, don't get me wrong, but are you serious? Are you serious? Are the Timberwolves just trying to completely dismantle their entire team? No way. None of the other offers are anywhere close to being that good. And look, like, I'm sorry, Gafford. I love you, Gafford. I love having you on the Mavs in real life. But how can you can't pass up on this. I mean, why would the Timberwolves offer this? This makes no sense at all. I don't understand. I really don't. I mean, look, I guess they get to shed a little bit of that, the contract. There's a bit of a difference. But look, it doesn't quite make sense to me. 21 badges, 8 badges. Yeah, look. Sorry, Gafford. We have to do this. We have to do this trade. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We have to do this trade. All right, go ahead, accept that. Easy. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of those other picks. Again, I have no interest in really keeping them, so let's just see what's available on the market. We could get two. That's a first and a second. I don't care about that. Yeah, nothing but a bunch of trash offers. I don't know about these. Kenyon Martin Jr. Yeah, you know, he's good. He's young too. He's good. He can hit some threes too, right? I think. Right? Yeah, look at those. And he's got the athleticism too. Look at those finishing badges. So far, nothing else really popping up. What if we trade both of these picks? Anything else? Not really. It's the same players being offered. A 29-year-old Luke Kennard, bringing him back to the Grizzlies for much less than what we were going to pay him previously. We could have ended up paying him $14 million last year. He's now earning $5 million. And if we look at his stats from the last season, how did he do? How did he do with Indiana? Not so hot. Well, never mind. He shot pretty well. He only played 22 minutes per game. Honestly, we could probably use some, you know, we could use him off the bench, some shooting, right? What other picks do we have to trade? We have plenty of other picks we can throw in there. I mean, look, that pick's not going to be worth anything. How about this one? Anything better coming up? Not really. All right, it's official. We're going to trade both these picks. We're going to bring Luke Kennard back. And there we go. I don't care what happens the rest of this draft. We're just going to go ahead and simulate through the rest of this. Cooper Flagg going to the Brooklyn Nets. And as expected, Rudy Gobert went ahead, accepted the player option. Caleb Love, he's not good, but we'll go ahead and take him on for another year. And then let's see what else we have going on here. Tatum declining his player option. Donovan Mitchell declining his. Wow, a lot of big names declining their player options. Kyrie's going to try to get paid more money. And of course, we have absolutely no cap space whatsoever. The most that we can really do at this moment is to be able to sign some guys on minimum deals, which is kind of what I was planning for anyways. So we could bring Gordon Hayward back, maybe. He's willing to take a minimum deal to come back with us. I think that's definitely worth it. You know, he played very well for us. He had that one high-scoring game 1 against the Kings. Why not? Why not bring Gordon Hayward back? Gary Payton II also available. Obviously, he has previously been a key championship piece for the Golden State Warriors. He's got that defense. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. All right. Gordon Hayward has agreed to sign for the minimum. We could choose to, renounce a lot of players' rights. Oh, goodness. Gary Payton II decided to sign with the Trailblazers. All right, that's okay. Sure, that's fine. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and continue through this. Okay, I didn't want to bore you all with all the semantics, but here we go. We got Caldwell Pope on the team. We got TJ Warren on the team. Some veterans that can help and come contribute right away. G.G. Jackson's up to an 81 overall. Vince Williams up to a 79. And we're starting to see, really strangely, like a decline. Like Jaren Jackson Jr. dropped down to an 86. He's only 25 years old. Why is his overall going down? It might be team chemistry related. I'm not sure. You know, that might have some effect because we are getting some new faces in here nonetheless. I believe we have, like 14 players on this roster? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14. So we have room to sign one more player. We'll probably sign one of the veterans from last season, and then we'll get right into it. Oh, goodness, and I kind of figured this would happen. The contracts are getting weird, and so now you got guys like Franz Wagner available in the free agent pool. Can we negotiate a contract with him? I highly doubt it. He's not going to take this. He is insulted by the offer. Well, look, bud, no one else is taking you. I don't know. You can't be insulted if no one else is going to sign you. Sadiq Bey, could we at least, like, no, we can't offer anyone a contract right now. Oh, that's disappointing. If it wasn't for the whole Rudy Gobert situation, we might be able to get someone. Look at this. Kispert's available. Ah, jeez. Well, you know, I don't want to insult anyone else at this point, so we'll hold off. Oh, did I say we'll hold off? Look at this. Drew Holiday's available. Obviously, we have, none other than Marcus Smart. But now we're getting to some guys. I mean, look, he's got all those badges. He can help someone if he's willing. He declined the offer. Okay, what if we went multiple years? Would that help? No, he doesn't want to sign. What about no trade clause? That barely pushes things. Okay, yeah, it's not going to happen. Now, we could get DeAnthony Melton. I just took a look, and there you go. So we have some options, actually. Surprisingly, I should say. We could get a number of these players, and we're mostly doing it for the player mentorship. I don't know. I mean, we want them to contribute, right? Drew Holiday might be our best bet, actually, if we could. Oh, wait, we already tried. Malik Beasley's willing to take the minimum deal. That might be the move. Oh, and there's also a 40-year-old Chris Paul available. That would be absolutely key for the player mentorship, actually. Oh, my goodness. He wants $11 million? Are you kidding me? He's not going to take this. Yeah, he's declined that. Would he take multiple years? He's not interested in a multiple-year deal. He's not really that interested in a no-trade clause. Killian Hayes is still available. He is still hanging around in the free agent pool. Will he ever get signed? Probably not. Man, there's a lot of good talent out there. Klay Thompson is just chilling around too. He's willing to take a minimum deal. Obviously, he wouldn't contribute very much anymore, but it is Klay Thompson. He's got the shooting badges. You know what? We got to do it. We're taking Klay Thompson onto the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, I'm not going to bore y'all with the badges. We've equipped some players. Klay Thompson is proving to be very useful. And I think it might be just about that time to start shopping Rudy Gobert around. I've been anxious to get off his contract ever since we traded for it. It's right before the start of the season. He's got 1 year left. He's expiring. So naturally, it is time to start looking for some deals and see what comes up in the trade finder just out of curiosity, because we're going to be having him come off the bench this season as the backup center to Jaren Jackson Jr. His services are no longer required, and it looks like there is a deal we could do Rudy Gobert and Caleb Love for a 32-year-old Bradley Beal on a humongous contract. Now, despite that being a humongous contract, does he have like a player option at the end here? Oh shoot, he does. Man, I was hoping he wouldn't. Yeah, never mind on that. And otherwise, it's for a 30-year-old Zach LaVine, who also has a player option for a ton of money. So not really any good options here. It's starting to look like we might keep him. I'm also curious to see what an extension would look like for him as far as like how much money he'd be asking for. So if we take a look, $20 million a year, I'm honestly, I'm willing to risk waiting until free agency to pick him back up. Just let his bird years run off. Same with Marcus Smart. How much is he going to be asking for? Okay, a little bit less now. $10 million per year. Jaren Jackson Jr. says he wants to test free agency. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, I don't know why we just traded for you, but sure. This has to be the year it gets done. We have to do it. We'll take one quick last look at this rotation. Like I said, Rudy Gobert's coming off the bench. It's going to be John Morant, Edwards, Vince Williams, G.G. Jackson, and Jaren Jackson Jr. in the starting lineup. Gobert and Smart off the bench with Zaire Williams and Luke Kennard, the return. We brought a lot of former players back going into this season because why not? Because we can. Because financially it made sense. And now we got veterans like Klay Thompson, T.J. Warren, Gordon Hayward, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. All good championship pieces in the past. They'll be able to provide that veteran leadership, and I'm assuming someone at some point is going to get injured, so then they can step up and help out. And look at that. Finally, Franz Wagner gets signed. He goes with the Brooklyn Nets. Uh-oh. Look at this trade we just got offered. Scotty Barnes for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Luke Kennard. Scotty Barnes, of course, at 24 years old, and he's still got a few years left on his contract. Meanwhile, Jaren Jackson Jr. isn't expiring. He's already said he wants to test free agency. And Luke Kennard, you know, we can get his role filled pretty easily by some of our veterans off the bench. I'm pretty tempted to do this, to be quite honest. How has Scotty Barnes been? How's he been doing recently? What are his stats looking like? 13 points per game. What? Is this really Scotty Barnes? I mean, I guess we don't really need the scoring. Oh, a steal and a block per game. How's Jaren Jackson Jr. been doing? 18 points per game, a little bit more on the defensive side too. You know, I mean, doing this trade would guarantee us that we get to, you know, have a good player. You know, what I'm saying is we're going to lose Jaren Jackson Jr. potentially once he decides to test free agency. And right now our team is hot doo-doo. Like, let's take a look at the standings. We're just awful. I don't know what's happening. I thought this team was pretty solid, but we're just bad. Look at this. 8th seed in the West. There's nothing else to say. There's really nothing else to say. We suck. Maybe we do need to make a move. We can go ahead and see what other trade offers there are for Jaren Jackson Jr. You can see his overall is declining. I think he wants to get out of here personally. You know, with that team chemistry issue, that might be why we're losing games. So maybe it's the right move. And I'm looking at these other offers. Oh, this one's not too bad. We get Keegan Murray. But yeah, Scotty Barnes, probably the best player we're going to get offered. Derek Lively, that'd be pretty nice too. A young Derek Lively at 84 years old. What's his potential? He could get up there, couldn't he? And we get PJ Washington in that deal? Seriously? I mean, I'm down for that. There's also a Karl Anthony Towns trade, but we'd have to give up Marcus Smart, who I like having off the bench. Otherwise, I mean, Darius Garland and Scotty Barnes are like the highest overall players available. Scotty Barnes would probably be the best fit because then we'd put Rudy Gobert in the starting lineup. We'd have G.G. Jackson coming off the bench. And how's he been doing recently? How has he been? Let's go ahead and take a look at some of his stats. G.G. Jackson, 14 points per game, not too bad at all. He's shooting okay, not great. Yeah, I think we have to commit to it. I think we have to commit to trading Jaren Jackson Jr. because that chemistry hit is definitely taking a toll on the team. So we have to do it. And Darius Garland makes no sense for this team. The only other trades that make any lick of sense would be that Keegan Murray one. Not really OG Anunoby. Yeah, none of these other ones. Derek Lively. I like Derek Lively. That's probably the only other one that makes sense. But what are his badges? Oh, he's actually got quite a few badges now. Okay. I don't know. This at least guarantees we get a third superstar on this team. Or at least someone that's got the potential to become a superstar. So we're going to go ahead and do it. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the rotation. Yeah, I think this is much better. Now, of course, the whole team is just depleted of energy. I think we need to... I hate that the default on these training schedules is to have them doing conditioning in between games and especially like scrimmages right before back-to-backs. Are you kidding me? Like, why are we doing that? That makes no sense. Like, jeez, I wish there was a way to like set the default on these training schedules so I didn't have to deal with this. Okay, we're at the trade deadline. Team is starting to turn around. We are now the 5th seed in the West, 9 games back from the top. And so far the team is getting along very well. We got 3 90-plus overall players. But once again, we're going to go ahead and see what kind of offers there are for Rudy Gobert. Just going to plug him in, see if anything's changed. And I would have to say, doesn't look like anything's changed at all. Why would I trade Rudy Gobert for Jordan Poole? Get out of here. Oh, but you know what are some good trades? I got some trade fever over here right now. Kawhi Leonard, he is 34 years old. We're trading a 24-year-old for a 34-year-old. Is this a good deal for like a win now scenario? I don't think so. Look, Kawhi hasn't even averaged 20 points per game since the 2024 season. Honestly though, there are some other interesting trades here. I mean, look at this. Scotty Barnes and a first-round pick for Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler. That beefs up our team a bit. I'm actually pretty tempted on that one. What's our current rotation? Do we have Rudy Gobert starting right now? We could have Rudy Gobert coming off the bench. We'd have Lauri Markkanen, we'd have Walker Kessler, and we'd have Gobert off the bench. Nah, but you know, we got Scotty Barnes, 90 overall, 24 years old. You can't just trade him now. Uh-oh, now Gobert is refusing to re-sign. We lost our chance. So maybe we do need to trade Gobert. If he's refusing to resign? Is this a chemistry issue? I'm not even sure. Why is he refusing to resign anyways? He's now the starting center. It's the perfect situation for him. It just straight up says he's not going to re-sign with the team. Why would I even keep him at this point? And all the offers are garbage. Oh, geez. This is not good at all. His contract is just too pricey. Maybe if there's a way we could like weasel in some kind of 3-team deal, because I don't care for Bradley Beal. So maybe there's something we can work out here. What if we try to throw in a 3rd team? What player that's 50-something overall? Oh my gosh, Kyrie's on the Sixers? Okay, this is a long shot, but we're going to try it. And yeah, of course not. I kind of figured. All right, let's try to add some more picks. All right, we tried our best, guys. We tried our best. This one's not happening. You know what? Maybe this isn't such a bad thing. Who are the upcoming free agents anyways? Luka, Wemby, Durant, Chet. Okay, you know what? I mean, look, most of those guys will probably end up re-signing with their respective teams, but there's a lot of good free agents coming up. So the fact that the fact that Gobert wants to walk away, yeah, you know what? That's all right. That's all right with me. And so far, we got a good thing going. Team chemistry is 100%. So the most that we could do right now, if we go ahead and look at our players that we could extend, the only other player we could give an extension is Marcus Smart, who is hitting 82 years old, or not 82 years old. He's 31 years old. He's 82 overall. What are his stats looking like right now? He is at an all-time low. I mean, just his shooting is just, oh my gosh, it was already pretty bad. This is like back to his rookie year bad. Yeah, you know what? It's okay if he walks. Yeah, he's been a defensive presence, but even that's gone down a little bit. So, you know, I think it's okay. And yeah, we are going to have the cap space to sign. Well, we won't have the cap space to sign a superstar, though. That's the problem. Man, because we already have our 3 big guys here, 90 plus overall. So that's 90 million, or sorry, 90 million, 19 million. That's not going to be enough. What can we get for Marcus Smart? Maybe we can do a Marcus Smart trade and we can do a Rudy Gobert trade and just get off both contracts at the same time. Jakob Poeltl, that's a good center. Oh, we could bring Gafford back again. Yeah, why not? Let's just keep playing hot potato with the centers. Oh, we have to, okay, add a trade exception. That's fine. All right, there goes Marcus Smart. We're blowing things up once again. Thanks, Rudy Gobert. Thanks for ruining everything. Okay, so the question is, who is going to be better for us through the end of the season for a chance at a championship? Is it Bradley Beal or is it Zach LaVine? I'm leaning towards Bradley Beal, and plus we get to keep Klay Thompson, who I'd rather have instead of TJ Warren. So I think this is the move. And Bradley Beal is averaging 20 points per game still. So, you know, he can still contribute. We'll be good. We'll all be good. And how many years does he have in his contract? Oh, I think he has a player option, which I really don't want to get locked into that. But either way, we're screwed. We're screwed either way. This is awful. We're just in a bad state of affairs. So now, what's our starting lineup even look like? This is the worst rebuild ever. We're trying to win a championship. We're trying our best. Bradley Beal coming off the bench makes no sense. Okay. Look, we can put Anthony Edwards into the small forward position. There you go. Ja Morant, Bradley Beal, Anthony Edwards, Scotty Barnes, Daniel Gafford. That's your starting lineup. We got Zaire Williams, Gigi Jackson, Klay Thompson, and Gordon Hayward off the bench. We also still have Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Aaron Holiday, Jordan Goodwin, Joe Harris. Okay, we got players. We got some players, okay? We're fine. We're good. You know, we lost a little bit of the heart and soul of this team in Marcus Smart. This is a totally different roster by now. It's completely dismantled from what it was 2 years ago, and that's okay. So hold up. Let's just make sure there's no players that we just got that we need to offer an extension. Nope, we're good. All right, let's go ahead, simulate the rest of the season. And the bad luck of the Memphis Grizzlies strikes again. We are a week from the end of the regular season. GG Jackson out with a torn right ACL for the season. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, so if we rebuild these rotations, once again, Bradley Beal's going to fill in the starting role. The starting lineup's fine. Our bench has just become a bit weak. Looks like we'd be running with Vince Williams, Jr., Zaire Williams, Klay Thompson, and Gordon Hayward. I mean, we got some other good options, some good veterans. But yeah, it's very unfortunate, especially because if we go ahead and look at his stats, I mean, he was averaging 14 points per game, so we got to make up those 14 points somewhere. He's gotten some boards. I mean, yeah, he was helping out. Okay, Jokic wins the MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, Lonzo Ball 6th Man of the Year, Wemby the 3rd Defensive Player of the Year in a row. This guy wins Most Improved, Donovan Mitchell Clutch Player of the Year, the Thunder with the #1 seed in the West get Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year. Ja Morant, All-NBA First Team, there you go. Anyone else, any All-NBA teams? Nope, none to show at all. No Grizzlies on the defensive teams. Luka's still making defensive teams for some reason. We'll go ahead and move forward. The Grizzlies get the 5th seed. We're matched up with the Kings again. Oh joy. Oh joy. All right. So if we go ahead, look at these standings. We ended up winning 50 games. Again, the West is just stacked. So is the East, actually. Wow. Other 4 teams in the East went. The Magic, I guess they went to the finals last year. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. I should be more surprised the fact that the Pistons are 50-plus win team, and they didn't make any major moves. They have Nick Claxton coming off the bench. They got a couple of their recently drafted players also making contributions, and Jeremy Grant off the bench, and Naz Reid. I mean, they got a bunch of average guys, like decent role players off the bench, I would say. I guess, with Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey developing, they're able to make some progress, I guess. So good for them. That being said, how the heck did an 11th team make the playoffs? Did they change the rule without me noticing as far as the play-in? Or is it because they tied, they have to play an extra game? How does that work? No, it shows the Warriors in that 10th spot. I don't know why. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, we're going to go ahead and simulate the play-in. And then let's go ahead. We can look at our season stats. Anthony Edwards leading the way in scoring with 24. Ja Morant with 23.6. And Beal with 19. Look at that. Look at that spread. GG Jackson. We really needed his scoring. But good thing we got some defense too. Gafford and Scotty Barnes contributing steals. See, we lost Marcus Smart, but we already have good players to help out in that regard. Assists, of course, Ja Morant is up there. Yeah, we're good. We're all good. Let's get our revenge. Let's win this series. Come on. We took game 1 as the road team. I like that. Who did that for us? Ja Morant. There you go. Now that he's in here, we can finally make some noise. Let's go ahead, simulate again. We're up 2-0. There we go, starting like we did last year, but hopefully this time it actually translates to moving on to the second round, as we had a lot of good contributions there. And the shooting, oh man, that was a 5-point win. It was a close one. All right, let's go ahead. Next game, game 3. Edwards again, doing what he does best. Klay Thompson came in and got 15 points. We ended up winning this one by quite a bit. Can we get the sweep? Yes. Okay, finally, we got our revenge series. We got a full-on sweep. Let's go ahead and who contributed in game 4? Again, it's just Ja Morant or it's Anthony Edwards, although Edwards had a pretty bad game 4, but it's okay because we have other options on this team, so it's all good. Let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the round, and it's going to be the 1 seed Oklahoma City Thunder, who still have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They have all of the same players, except now they have Oubre and Malcolm Brogdon off the bench. I'm not really sure that actually makes them better. Andre Drummond off the bench. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling pretty good. I think we got a good chance here. Pretty good chance. Go ahead. We won game 1. See? I'm telling you. Good chance. Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant both getting 30 plus. Taking game 2 as well. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited looking at these box scores. It's giving me hope. It's giving me hope. Look at this. Are we gonna sweep again? I don't wanna mess this up, mess up our flow, but so far, looking pretty hopeful. Okay, we lost game 4. Oh, here we go. About to blow a 3-0 lead. Are you kidding me? I mean, what are these scores? Are we getting blown out here? What happened in game 4? Game 4, lost by 1. Game 5, lost by, what is that, like 16? And then it's just getting worse and worse every game. Oh boy. Not what you like to see. And now we're on the road for a game 7. It's just flashbacks to last year in the first round against the Kings. I don't like this at all. And of course, someone got injured. We're going to let them keep playing though. Okay, come on. We got a good chance, right? Okay, it's back and forth for a little bit. The game, the Thunder's starting to pull away. It's still pretty close. Oh no, come on, come on. Stay in there, stay with it. We're down by 1. Come on. Take the lead. Oh, geez. Do I really want to step in on this? Do I really want to step in? I'm not sure that I do. We have to, right? We have to. I just don't feel good. Sometimes I feel like when you step in the simcast, yeah, like see right here, the Thunder already starting with the ball. I mean, come on. And he makes the first free throw. And of course, with the Thunder being at home too, I'm just not very hopeful. Down by 4 on the road. Morant's in. It looks like, okay, we got all the starters in. I mean, this is an elite lineup we're looking at here. Oh, good spin move. Why? Okay, he made it. But like Morant, he would attack the rim in that instance. Why is he pulling up for that? It's just odd timing on the pull-up jumper, but hey, he made it. Shea coming right back, missing it. Good defense. Scotty Barnes. Here he comes. Gafford's wide open in the paint, but Beal is going to take the jump shot anyways. Gafford with the board. We got Scotty Barnes open for 3. That's money. Let's go. Grizzlies got the lead. Oh, baby. Let's go. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander bringing the ball up. Oh, that was a good spin move. Oh, no. Oh, no. Giddey's going to get him right back with that 3. Oh, not good. All right. This is a must-score possession for the Grizzlies. What's Ja going to do? We see Beal coming off 2 screens. He was open for a split second, but oh my goodness. Step back mid-range. No. Oh no. Okay, you need a stop here. Need a stop. They're giving the ball to Shea. He's giving it to Chet. Gafford's got some good defense. Chet's tired. He misses it. All right. Here comes Ja. You looking for Scotty Barnes? No. Is he going to try to take him? He's going to... Don't do a pull-up. Please don't do a pull-up. Oh my goodness. What? You have the wide open lane. What are you doing? Okay, Shea's got the ball. Anthony Edwards on him. You have to get a stop here. Like you actually have to. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my. Not good. Calling a timeout. Okay, Will Hardy. I hope you drew up something good. There we go. Beal in the corner giving to Edwards. Posting him up. What are we doing? Please drive to the hoop. Oh, that's an awful attempt. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just end it. Just end it. Just please. Oh my goodness. We'll go one more season. The idea was to win a quick one, and so far it's been not a quick turnaround at all. I mean, we did make the playoffs 2 years in a row so far, which is nice. But you know, the Grizzlies, they missed the playoffs this current year in 2024 mostly because of the injury bug. So I just don't get why. I mean, Ja made another pull-up, but most of these pull-up, these shots, the shot selection, it just doesn't make sense because he's got the wide open lane. All right, we're going to sim to the end here, and let's see what the final score is. There you go, lost by 4. Look at the box score, and Morant had 34 points, shooting 13 of 22 from the field, and no one else contributed a whole lot in the scoring department. In fact, who was that? Bradley Beal, 4 of 15. Wonderful. Grizzlies have been eliminated, and the Celtics are going to win a championship. Jason Tatum, Finals MVP, taking out the Thunder. I totally forget what we're dealing with right now as far as the players we have left. We're going to not let Gordon Hayward retire just yet. Everyone else here, I mean, DeRozan's 36. Durant. Would Durant retire at 37? How many points was he averaging? He was averaging 20 per game. He's not retiring. Okay. Who else? Joe Harris, Clay. Clay is staying. I think it's Joe's time to go. Who else is retiring that I don't agree with? I mean, there's a lot of guys that just didn't get signed, so it makes sense. Yeah, okay. We'll let all them lot walk. Staff retirement, Tom Thibodeau. Yeah, he's getting up there in age. Scott Brooks. All right. Yeah, all right. It's time for them to go. Hall of Fame inductees, Chris Paul, jersey retirement, Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. What do we got going on here? Sudden death, no thanks. Okay, we're not in the draft lottery this year. Don't really care what happens. Warriors get the first pick. Let's go to our staff signing. I think we are good to go. Oh, we just need a head scout. Okay, looks like I simulated the draft because who cares, but I say who cares, but we drafted Bryce James. So we're going to keep Bryce James on, and these other 3 players, we're not going to sign them. Okay, so here we go. Of course, Bradley Beal accepted the player option. No surprise there. Vince Williams Jr. and G.G. Jackson with that torn ACL on team options. We're going to go ahead and accept those. And then looks like Luka is declining his player option with the Mavs. So far, it looks like Luka's return to the Mavericks is inevitable. We're going to go ahead and simulate through this. Oh, I totally forgot about Kevin Durant. I'm sure he's asking for a lot of money, but is he still available? Yeah, what kind of offers is he getting? Oh my goodness, he was about to retire too. The Toronto Raptors are trying to sign him for 2 years. Okay, all right, sure. Wow, and Trey only has 1 offer to go to the Timberwolves for 1 year for $5 million. Wait a minute. Can we offer him money? Wait, what? Trey only has that 1 offer? Is it because no one has any money? Is that the problem? That has to be the problem. Everyone else, well, wait a minute. Everyone else is look, De'Aaron Fox is getting offered a huge contract from the Mavs. But because they were going to lose Luka. Yeah, everyone else is offering pennies. Interesting. Okay, why are the contracts all messed up? It's only been like 3 seasons. What other offers? 3. Okay, now the Hawks are able to offer some good money. All right, look, it looks like a lot of good players are not going to get what they want to get. So we're just going to keep simulating this, actually. And our roster is completely obliterated. Look at this. We have our 4 core guys. We have Vince Williams Jr., we have G.G. Jackson, we have Bryce James. That's it. We only have 7 players right now. And we have no cap space. We can only sign guys on minimum deals. So we lost Daniel Gafford. We lost, oh my goodness, can we even get Daniel Gafford back? And look at this. What is Jaren Jackson Jr. being offered? Oh, the Warriors. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess he's off to the Warriors. But man, all of these players, none of them are going to get what they're looking for. I mean, I might just simulate the rest of free agency if we're being honest. Like, I don't think these guys are going to get what they want. Okay, this is the roster we got right now. Bradley Beal falls to an 80 overall. And again, if we go to the... we can't see free agents yet? Hold up. We can't... man. All right, we gotta skip forward to advance to next season, at which point they should ask us to fill out the roster. Oh my goodness, how many injuries we got here? Come on. Okay, we're at the start of next season. They just signed... Frank Ntilikina. Why? I didn't authorize any of these signings. What the heck is all this? How many? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 14 players. Okay, so we can still sign someone. My goodness, I didn't ask for all of that. I would have manually signed guys to minimum deals that I actually wanted if I knew that was what was going on. So who's still available? Okay, looks like a lot of guys that were asking for more money. Hold on. Let's just see where these guys signed and how much money they got. Hold on. Come on, where's Fox? Fox is on the Knicks, so how much money is he getting paid now? Were they able to offer him a lot, or what's going on here? What's going on? Well, okay, he got his big payday. And the Mavs got Marcus Smart. Yeah, look, I'll take anyone at this point. Our roster is atrocious. This rebuild is a failure, and there's not much. Look, we got Tristan Thompson starting at center. That's how you know things are bad. And there's no offers for an expiring Bradley Beal contract. What a shocker. 80 overall, $57 million. There's not a single team that wants to take him on. Oh, look who's available. It's Rudy Gobert. And of course, he's not going to take the deal. Man, I kind of just want to like suffer through this season. We get off Beal's contract and then hopefully we can do something. Guys, I was talking about how our team was going to be so bad. Look at how we're starting right now. 10 wins and 1 loss. What is happening? What is going on? I mean, like, really? How are we winning games right now? This roster is so much worse than the previous rosters. What? 16 and what? 8? Oh my goodness. No way. Hold up. Hold the phone. What's going on? Who is doing all this? Bryce James is up to a 75 overall. Are you kidding me? Frank Ntilikina. Is Frank Ntilikina doing something to help this team win? What's going on? Guys, I think Ja Morant's going to win MVP again. Look at his stats right now. I think this is why we're winning games. Nearly a triple-double. Insane. And we have 2 other players. Bradley Beal, he's doing his best. He's trying to get paid. That's for sure. Are we eligible to sign him to a contract extension? He is willing to re-sign for a whole lot less than what we're paying him right now. And you know what? How low can we go? Because the lower the better, personally, is how I feel about this. Can we knock it down to 11? How about 11? I don't... Come on. He's accepted it. Perfect. All right. We got Bradley Beal for another 3 years for super, cheap. Pennies on the dollar compared to what we're paying him now. That's great. Anyone else? Nope. No one else is eligible. Okay. Sorry, I hope I didn't mess things up. Maybe now that Bradley Beal has that contract locked in, he's not going to play as well. I sure hope that's not the case, but let's keep it going. Guys, we already hit 40 wins, and it's not even the All-Star break. I mean, I could not have anticipated this. I'm not sure anyone watching could have anticipated this. This roster looked far worse than the previous 2 rosters. Look at that. We won back-to-back games against the Denver Nuggets. Like, what? What is happening? I'm telling you, I didn't change any settings, difficulty, sliders, nothing. Nothing. I didn't touch anything. I promise. Okay? We can take a look at it together if you want. I mean, oh my... And Gigi Jackson's back. Perfect. He was out for the longest time with that ACL injury. Now we're adding him back to the mix. We're gonna get close to 60 wins. Ja Morant, like I said... He wins the MVP, not as close to a triple-double as he was to start the season, but nonetheless, there you go. 27.7 points per game, nearly 10 assists, and 7 rebounds. And I forgot to look at the rest of the awards because I got so excited. I'm sorry about that, guys. All right, and Anthony Edwards is on the All-NBA second team. This might be... And Scotty Barnes is on the All-NBA third team. We got 3 players on All-NBA teams. No way. Man, we hit the jackpot. We really did. We really did. Is Bryce James on? There you go. Bryce James, all-rookie second team. Why is there only 9 rookies playing? Did the rest of the rookies just get dropped? Is that why there's only 9 rookies? There's not a 10th like all-rookie player? Hold up. We can look at rookie stats, right? Rookie report. I mean, maybe they're just not eligible because of games played. Oh, yeah, you know what? 65 games? Yep, only 9 made it. There you go. That explains it. But let's go ahead. Let's look at our player stats outside of Ja. We got Anthony Edwards also getting 27 points per game. Bradley Beal, even after he got that contract extension, he's still balling. He's shooting, man, over 50% from the field. Scotty Barnes looking good too. We got Gigi Jackson back from the injury, playing 12 games off the bench, playing 30 minutes per game and producing. We got Bryce James playing all 82 games and contributing very well. I mean, look at this. Tristan Thompson somehow is still on a roster. And again, I didn't even sign him. The CPU GM signed him. We got Frank Ntilikina. Clearly that was the key. We were just missing Frank Ntilikina. That's all we needed to become a championship roster. Of course, we missed the 1 seed. 1 game back to the Thunder nonetheless. Oh my goodness. Maybe we'll get our rematch. That would be really nice. That would be a poetic ending to all of this. The Pistons are back towards the top again. Let's go ahead and start simulating this, get through the plan here. Who's our first round matchup? It's going to be the Timberwolves one of our favorites, the teams that we keep trading our players back and forth between. They still have Desmond Bane. It's Bronny James versus Bryce James. Ooh, man. Oh, this will be a good one. Şengün's still on that team. Anyone else? Anyone else that we previously had? Nope. Okay. All right, let's start simulating here. I anticipate a victory, but you never know with these simulations. I'm not going to look at every single game stats this time. Let's just get... Oh, no. I was about to say let's get through it. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we can look at the playoff stats, I guess. Go ahead and take a look. And so far, it's kind of what you'd expect, I guess. Morant's averaging 13 assists per game. Oh, and the Spurs are a playoff team now. They're a good playoff team, too. What's Wemby at? 96 overall. And they have Siakam off the bench. Are you kidding? Wow, they have a solid roster. They got some good free agents. Man, okay, this will be tough. Let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the first round. Did the Thunder make it out? They did. Eyeballing them for a conference finals meetup if we can get through the Spurs. Winning game 1. Come on, we got to keep the momentum going here. Come on. Come on, there we go. Oh no, please no game 7. Oh, goodness. All right, Simcast time. This is bringing back flashbacks already. At least we're the home team this time, and we have a sizable lead here. 15 points at the half. Okay, still looking decent, but they are making a comeback. I don't like that. Up by 6. It's getting pretty... up by 2. Up by 5. Do I check in? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we won this one by 2, and we are going on to face the Thunder in a rematch in the conference finals. Here we go. Let's see, winning or losing game 1. Okay, there we go. Getting one on the road. Losing one at home. Oh no. Here we go. Do I really want to use Simcast? An injury. Oh, wonderful. You're still playing. And the Pistons made the finals. I just saw that. I just saw that sneak in before they started the Simcast. All right, we're up early. Uh-oh. It's a bit too close for comfort. It's a little bit too close for comfort. Okay, now we're starting to pull away. Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay. I think we got to jump in. 42 seconds left. We're down 3-1. Can we make the 3-1 comeback? It's happened before. It's not unheard of. We are on the road, though, and the Thunder have the ball down by 1. Who do they even have in the game? I don't recognize most. Do they still have Shea? Where's Shea? Is he fouled out? Chet. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Okay, Tristan Thompson getting the board. Will you pass the ball? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, my goodness. I totally forgot to sub myself out there. And I hate this camera glitch. Okay, there we go. Wow, that could have been bad. I can't believe Tristan Thompson got that board. I wasn't even playing the game. What was that? Was that supposed to be an alley-oop attempt? Can we look at the replay there? What in the world were you doing? Scotty Barnes. What was that, a finger roll layup or an alley-oop? What were you thinking? That is a signature Scotty Barnes. That is a Scotty Barnes move if I've ever seen one. Okay, here we go. It just takes one stop. Chet's got the ball being guarded by Tristan Thompson. This is like the last thing I'd ever want to see if I were a Grizzlies fan right now. 5 seconds left. Chet driving in. He's not getting anything. He passed the ball. What? Are you kidding me? Goodness, I feel like I've said that numerous times this video. I feel like we've had numerous moments like this. Like, really? Really? He's just gonna pull up in his face. Just pull up in his face. He's got a hand in his face as he's letting go of that ball. Just ice in his veins. All right, well, I think the game's over. You can't really do anything in 0.2 seconds. But then again, I've been fooled before. You never know. Maybe Tristan Thompson throws an insane, touch pass alley-oop to Morant or something. No, it's over. It's over. That was hideous. I mean, what was that? That was just embarrassing. Wait, what? I simmed to the end. Huh? What? I just simmed to the end. We were down by, we just lost the final buzzer. What? And then it just said we've been eliminated. Huh? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Just whatever. Thunder win. Good for them. Shea wins Finals MVP. Got Durant's retiring for real this time. Harden set to retire. He's at 37. I mean, I'll just let him go. I'll let them all go. They're all old enough. It makes sense. Tim Hardaway Jr. retired to Maverick. I can't believe it. Clay's gone. Everyone else is gone. Oh my goodness, so many staff retired. I'm not even gonna bother going through all that. And the usual suspects that you would think would make it made it. It is currently almost midnight as I'm recording this, by the way. I'm just like, I'm over it at this point. I'm over this rebuild. This is ridiculous. Do we have a good draft pick chance? No, not even close. Not even close. We're going to go ahead and get that 14th pick. It doesn't even matter anymore. Who cares? Who cares about any of this? It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Let's just go to the... We can try to trade our pick, I guess. But what else do we even have at this point? We're doomed. We're doomed. Or we can trade the 14th and the 28th. No one wants those picks. What do you even have to offer? Nothing. Nothing to offer. It's hopeless. Alright, let's just sim to the rookie signing, see who we come up with. And we're gonna get two guys I don't know. And one's a 71 and one's a 70. That just seems like a lot of money to be offering these guys. I gotta be honest. That seems like a bit much. Do they have a good potential rating? A B and a B. Nah, we don't need you guys. Okay, no team or player options. We'll move forward. Jimmy Butler is old as dirt, 37 years old, and he's declining his player option. That's pretty surprising. Caleb Love still sticking around, 72 overall at 25 years old. Maybe one day. Oh, Wemby's available. We don't have any money though. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's get through the moratorium. Come on. Come on. All right, there we go. Day one. We can't get anyone. Who's on the roster? Yeah, we have no one on this roster. We have 5 players filling it out. Spectacular. Maybe we'll get lucky. Honestly, I'm about to let the CPU do everything. We're just gonna fast forward. Let's just get through it. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Caleb Love, come on down. Okay, let's see who the CPU signed. Absolutely no one. Hot garbage. We got a 72 overall, 34-year-old Buddy Hield on this team. Oh my. Wow. You've got to be kidding me. Was there really no one better that we could sign for a minimum deal? Jaime Jaquez Jr.'s out there. Come on. Anyone else? GG Jackson. We didn't bring GG Jackson back. Well, that's a failure on my part. Okay. Man, I mean, like, at least we're getting some interest from some guys that are 79 overall. Can we at least make some progress? See? Why didn't we sign Keldon Johnson? Heck, you could sign him for 3 years. Why wouldn't we do that? Who else is out there? There's got to be some other good players, right? I mean, we got some options. Trey Mann. We got Andre Jackson Jr. We got 32-year-old Zach LaVine's out there. He'd probably take some money. 3 years at 5. Well, heck, he's probably going to be worth a minimum deal at some point. He declined the offer. Wow, unbelievable. Everyone's getting really picky these days with their contracts. But hey, let's go ahead. Let's bring in Keldon Johnson. That's a good player. Can we bring him in for... I'm bringing him in for 4 years. He's probably worth a minimum deal, but I don't know. I just want to have someone locked in on this roster. Okay, he's accepted that. Who else? Can we get Isaac Okoro on this team? We can at most have 15 players. Well, let's fix that. And I can't trade anyone until mid-December, so it's pretty much over. Let's just go ahead and we're going to simulate to the end of the season. Actually, wait, hold up real quick. Any contract extensions? And yes, all 3 of our star players. If we want to keep the core together, actually, Scotty Barnes, it might be time to let him go. He's already on the decline. Are you kidding me? I mean, hold up. Do we have room? If we let Scotty Barnes go, we have enough money to sign someone good. So I don't know. Do we want to let Scotty go? Who's an upcoming free agent? That's what matters here. Jokic at 32 years old. Giannis. Well, yeah, Ja will re-sign. That's fine. Devin Booker, 39-year-old Steph Curry. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of good players out there. So maybe, but I'm just afraid we're going to hurt. Why am I so afraid about hurting the team chemistry? I mean, who cares? Who really cares anymore? Let's go ahead. We're going to re-sign John Morant to, okay, that's the most we can re-sign him to. Can we just like bump the dollar amount down a little bit? Will he be okay with that? Take a little bit of a discount. Take a little bit of a discount so that we can, there we go. Okay, perfect. You too, Anthony Edwards? Will you take a little bit of a discount so we can bring in some other talent? Maybe. Okay, if we let Scotty Barnes walk, we're looking at 40 million. I don't know if that'll be enough, but it's worth a try, right? I just don't feel like this team's making it anywhere. Scotty Barnes isn't that guy. Let's be real. We saw that play. Just threw the ball in the face of Chet Holmgren when it mattered most. He's an 88 overall now. He's slipping off a bit. So we're just going to go ahead and simulate the entire season. I don't really care what happens. We made a roster change. That's fine. And Scotty gets injured. Nice. Actually, I guess one thing we could do is just see if there's a Scotty Barnes trade available. We could get a 35-year-old Kyrie, I guess. Anything else? We could get Trae Young. Trae Young doesn't fit this team at all. Lauri Markkanen at 30 years old, on the decline. No thanks. This is okay. At least we get some depth. But yeah, to be honest, I have no hope in this rebuild anymore. We've kind of fallen off. We could get Şengün, who's only 25. Yeah, none of those players are Jokic or Giannis at 32, so we're just going to pass on that and hope for the best. All right, so we didn't re-sign Scotty Barnes, and the team chemistry you can see as we're simulating here, it was at 70. Oh, it's going back up. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it was starting to tank after we refused to re-sign him. Somehow we're still in contention for the play-in, but it's looking pretty bad, not going to lie. Currently 8th in the West. Flirting with 7th. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, Luka wins MVP. I don't know the rest of these players. Wemby keeps winning Defensive Player of the Year over and over and over again. Ja Morant gets on the All-NBA first team. He is, of course, injured. Anyone else? Man, huge fall from the previous season. Huge fall. Okay, let's just go ahead. Let's see if we make it. Let's see if we make it out of the plan. Oh, great, the Kings. It's always the Kings. I'm not even going to simcast this. All right, great. We made it. We made it. We're matched up against the Spurs. I have zero faith in this. You know, let's see what happens. Oh, okay. All right. Well, at least we won a game. We stole a game. Good for us. Pat on the back. There you go. Lose by 5. And we'll just simulate the rest of this. And let's try to get a Jokic or a Giannis. Bronny James winning the Western Conference Final. Oh, Bronny James following in the footsteps of his father. Look at that. All right. Steph Curry, you are not retiring. No, sir. Jimmy Butler, you're not. I don't know why I stopped Jimmy Butler from retiring, because he's getting pretty old. The rest of these, yeah, they make sense. They make sense. Oh, 33. Who's? Oh, Cameron Payne. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right. Staff retirements, way too many for me to care. Damian Lillard and Kawhi Leonard making the Hall of Fame and getting their jerseys retired. And then let's go ahead. Okay, and Scotty Barnes declined that player option. Not really surprised there. Bryce James has worked his way up to a 76 overall. We're going to move forward now, see who declined their options. We got Brunson. There you go. Oh, no. Did Jokic and Giannis sign an extension? Oh, geez. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, we'll offer whatever. That's fine. I don't care. Okay, who do we got? Devin Booker, Zion Williamson. I mean, I think we got to go Zion, right? Can we offer? Do we have? Oh my goodness, we only have 27 million to offer. I wasn't paying any attention to our finances. Oh, I'm a horrible GM. Okay, well, we're in a tight situation here. We can't get anyone. Who can we afford? Who do we need? We need everything. We need everything on this team. We're losing Scotty Barnes. We have 4 players on this roster. The Grizzlies are a joke. Bradley Beal's lingering around a 76 now. We're just watching him fall further and further down into irrelevancy. Okay, who can we afford? We need centers first. Ooh, Okongwu? Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Zach Edey's available too. What have these guys been doing? How are they playing? Man, those are some garbage stats, not gonna lie. It's not a starter, that's for sure. Okongwu's a starter though, or at least he can be. GG Jackson could be the return. He's only 23 years old. How much is he wanting? 22 million. Oh my goodness. Who else? Aaron Gordon? I mean, I might just sign a bunch of old guys just to fill out the roster. We need to hold on. What was our cap space again? We have no cap space. We have 0 cap space. How are we able to offer anyone 28 million? What's our situation? Why do the numbers never add up, man? I swear. Okay. Salary cap breakdown. Oh, I see. Okay. I get it now. I get it. All right. Let's go ahead. Take, oh my goodness, Isaiah Collier got to 87 overall. Man, maybe we should have drafted him. Okay. Who can we afford? So we really don't need any, the focus needs to be forwards and centers. That's what we got to shoot for here. All right. Trey Murphy, we just need to get, we don't need a star. We just need a bunch of budget guys right now. Budget players. Forget the fit, forget everything else. We need quality guys for cheap. That's all we can afford right now. Quality guys for cheap. I'd rather have multiple quality guys than try to form the weakest big 3 in league history. So let's go ahead and do, I mean, a bunch of 77 something overalls. That's fine with me. We could bring in an 80 overall, 32-year-old Aaron Gordon. That's pretty cool. I'm down to clown. Let's do it. I don't know about a 3-year contract though. Maybe keep that down a bit. Oh, let's go. There we go. We got Aaron Gordon. We got Jakob Poeltl. Hello. Thank you very much. Okay, we have a squad. We have a starting lineup. We don't have a squad. Oh yeah, we gotta get through moratorium first. All right, let's go ahead. Keep on keeping on. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our roster now. Our starting lineup is going to be John Morant, Anthony Edwards, I guess Bryce James, Aaron Gordon, and Jakob Poeltl. At least we have a competent starting 5. Outside of that, we're screwed. So let's go for some bench guys then. What do we got? What is available to us? We can offer some dough. Okay. What can we do here? Zach LaVine? No. Man, Austin Reeves is cooking with those badges and that overall. My goodness, why is he so good? Let's go ahead and, I mean, we can sign him, right, to a 3-year deal. Can I give him a little bit less money? I'm just being as cheap as possible. I don't even care anymore. Hold on, what other offers is he getting? We gotta take a look at. Oh, no other offers. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and knock that salary down to the ground. There we go. Offer him that. Let's see if he'll take it. He's not biting. He's not biting. I don't like it. No one else is offering him anything. Come on. There we go. There we go, Austin Reeves. I can't believe we are to the point where I'm excited about Austin Reeves coming onto this team. Okay, since we have money to work with, we need to be a little bit more strategic. So we signed Aaron Gordon to a 1-year deal. That's fine. So he won't be coming back after the season. It is what it is. Bryce James, he's going to be asking for more money, so we got to be prepared for the inevitability of that. This is the year where we can pull in a bunch of guys on 3-year deals. So maybe, maybe someone younger than 30 years old to pull in on a 3-year deal. So if they do regress, they don't regress that much. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's look at what we got again for affordable positions. Ideally, small forwards, centers. We're just going to get like the whatever we grab is what it is. Naz Reid would be pretty solid. Vince Williams has been hanging at a 79 overall his whole career, but we could definitely bring him back, and we had boosted him with some badges. Yeah, I like Naz Reid. Let's bring in Naz Reid for 3 years. Let's go ahead and this is gonna put us over the cap. Okay, there we go. Let's knock that salary down. Let's see if you'll take it. Come on, come on. You know you want to sign with us. There you go. Naz Reid's on the team. Well, Kevin Herter, you know, he hit that one crazy shot on us a couple seasons back, so you know we have to offer him a deal. Bring in Jeremy Grant, a veteran with a lot of badges. That'd be pretty nice. Scotty Barnes, not interested in negotiating with the Grizzlies. You have done that to yourself. I want to see what offers he's getting, though. Well, how is he considered affordable? I'm shocked. I really am. This is pretty hilarious. Oh, not great, guys. We just signed Jakob Poeltl to a 3-year deal, and he's already on the decline. But on the flip side, Bryce James making a little bit of a boost on his overall. And then, oh my goodness, so many guys we signed on minimum deals. Bradley Beal's down to a 72 now. Are we really sure he would decline that much? Man, if we can trade Bradley Beal, that would be nice. I want to get off his contract. All right, starting lineup: Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, Bryce James, Naz Reid, Jakob Poeltl. We got Aaron Gordon, Nick Richards, and a whole bunch of others off the bench. Austin Reeves, who we just signed to a 3-year deal. Man, I'm about ready to just look to trade everyone. Just trade them all. Just trade them all. We got so many bad contracts now. Oh yeah, that's right. We can't trade them yet. We got to wait till end of the year. Yep, we got a losing record right now. 15 wins, 18 losses. Yeah, this is not going to go well. We need to make some trades. Look, everyone's getting along. They're all happy. Team chemistry is on the up and up. Doesn't matter. We need a team that wins, not a team that has fun holding hands, singing Kumbaya. Okay, well, we don't want Grant Williams. Jordan Poole, at least he's getting paid what he's valued at now. My goodness. No really good options at all, man. Bradley Beal, just... Oh, man, we really hurt ourselves, didn't we? Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, he's a good player, don't get me wrong. Daniel Gafford's still sticking around. You know what I can't believe, though, is that Anthony Edwards is still only hanging around a 90 overall. We all know this man's going to be like a 95 plus in the next couple years in 2K. It is going to happen, mark my words. But yeah, man, we are just not getting any good offers for anyone right now. Well, that guy's pretty young. Does he have potential? It might work out. I don't know. Whatever. The whole team is garbage. We got some bad contracts here. I think we still have our draft picks. Maybe we should just tank. Look, that's how good our draft picks are. We can get Zubox for the draft pick. All right, you know what? Speaking of the draft picks, you know, maybe we should go for it one last time. The whole point of this rebuild was to win as quickly as possible, and in doing so, we've completely demolished the roster. It's been gutted. It looks awful. So maybe what needs to happen, can we do pick swaps? Oh, perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We'll do swap best, unprotected. We're just going for it. We're going for it. Oh, that's right. You can't do more than 3 picks in the trade finder. What can we get? Anything? I don't think the trade finder is going to help us. I'm going to have to manually start a trade. Oh my goodness, look at the Spurs. 96, 89, 86, 86, 85, 84, 84, 83. Oh my goodness, dude. The Spurs are way too good. All right, we need to take Wemby off their hands. Let's go ahead. Just why are my picks only worth 2 stars? Are you kidding me? Surely we can get more. How can I add? Oh, there must have been some new rule change that allows you to trade multiple first-round picks, because I did not change that rule. Okay, also we're going to have to offer $43 million. Where's Bradley Beal? He's on that huge contract. That knocks it down. We need 30 million more. Ah, jeez. Man, we would have to throw in like Anthony Edwards or something. What is that? They'd go 3 million over. We could trade. There's no way I'd actually want to do this, though. There's no way I'd actually want to do this. This is not going to work. Okay, so the plan is anyone that we signed to any of those 3-year deals, we're just going to trade them for guys with 1 year left on their deal. We're gonna completely. But I don't want to trade that pick. Hold on. We'll take Jordan Poole. Tank Commander Jordan Poole. Come on down. Jordan Poole's on the Bucks with Giannis. Can we make this trade happen? I don't want to give you a pick. Please no. Please don't make me do this. Look, I'll give you someone else. I'll give you Austin Reeves. Alright guys, I found one. Here we go. This trade works. Illegal trade, gotta add a trade exception. There you go. Who else is on a big deal? Naz Reid? We can probably keep Naz. No. We said we're going all in. We're going all in. Get rid of Naz Reid. Oh, but please no draft picks. We'd have to trade Zubac right back, so that doesn't work. Come on. There's got to be one. There we go. Oh, boy, I don't want to give up a draft pick. Okay, this works. There you go. Make it happen. Perfect. Anyone else with big contracts? We're just going full tank here. That's a 1-year deal, so we're fine. Basically, it's just Austin Reeves at this point. Austin Reeves and Bradley Beal. Okay. What can we get for Reeves? Any 1-year deal? Perfect. Jordan Poole and a draft pick? Man, that is a bargain right there. And we could also get those players. I don't really care. I don't want John Collins. No thanks. I don't. We're going to get Tank Commander Jordan Poole. Come on down. One more player to go. Bradley Beal. Who can we get for you? No offers. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, I kid you not. I am like actively falling asleep as I'm trying to wrap this up. And oh my goodness, it is painful. It really is. I'm not even sure what to do at this point. There's no contract that really matches up well with Beal's that anyone is going to want to take on. I mean, it's hopeless. We somehow managed, like Beal fell from an 83 to a 72 within what, like 1 to 2 seasons? I mean, it's insane the drop off he had. And I'm like sorting by the biggest contracts, and there is no one in the 70s, like low 70s for $10 million. Which again, like, well, ooh, wait a minute. But I really don't want this guy. I'm trying to find someone with 1 year left on their deal too. That's the other problem with this. This is probably the closest one, and he's 2 stars. Oh, hold up. Oh, yes, in a heartbeat. Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, all right. So we now have John Morant, Anthony Edwards, and a bunch of scrubs. Let's do it. Let's get to the off season. But actually, before we do, our draft picks value has gone up now. As you can see, it's now 3 stars instead of 2, which is good enough for not much. Asar Thompson, actually, hold up. How many years does he have left on his deal? Just the 1? No bird years. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. No bird years. Wait, did he get signed to a minimum deal? I mean, I'd be willing to take him on except for the fact that we're trying to tank. So it doesn't really make much sense. Luka MVP, I don't care about the rest of these awards. Let's just keep going. Ja got All-NBA first team, but it doesn't matter. Dang, and the Nets with Cooper Flag winning the finals. Wemby's not able to get one yet. Gonna be a lot more players retiring. Yes, sir. Okay, we don't care. We're just gonna proceed forward. Draft lottery, here we go. We got even odds to get that number 1 pick. Let's hope for the best. Oh my goodness, we fell to 5. Are you kidding me? All that tanking for that? Oh, jeez, man. Can we get anything with that pick? Probably not. What do we got? Come on. Nothing. Lonzo Ball? Nah, I'd rather go for free agents. I'd rather, no. None of these. Oh, whoa, Porzingis? Wait a minute. With, $46 million. Look, hold on, and that's 2 draft picks, right? Oh no, that's just a 2nd round pick on top of that. I mean, is that where we're really gonna put our money? Amen Thompson, but he's only an 86 overall. He's a shooting guard. We don't need a shooting guard. Geez, man. We really want to put all of our eggs into the Porzingis basket at 33 years old? I really don't think so. Let's look at his contract, or his stats. Let's look at this. 18 points per game. I mean, he's still balling. He's still balling, but he's not $46 million balling. Who's an upcoming free agent? Let's make sure we're not throwing anything away here. Luka and Wemby and Tatum and May. Okay, we get the point. Let's go to the staff signing. Let's get our coach. Let's get, Joe Mazzulla. Oh, he's going to the Kings. Jason Kidd. Oh my goodness. It's just one thing after another. Okay, there we go. Take the job. There you go. Get the assistant. Same guy. Take the... Oh, still mulling. Come on, dude. Take it. There you go. All right, we're going to draft whoever we draft and hope for the best. Simulating there. We got Ricky Bennett at a 77 overall. We'll take that. And Bryce James at a 78 overall. Yeah, I think that's worthwhile. We'll go ahead and accept that one. And Shaden Sharp is available. And Trae Young's available. Okay, let's go into qualifying offers here. Not really interested in keeping those two guys. Let's go to moratorium. And what can we offer anything right now? No, we have to kind of get through this period first, I guess. We need to renounce rights of a... But why do we... Hold up. No. We're renouncing all these rights. Come on. So many players to renounce the rights to. There we go. We got 43.9 million in cap space. That's enough to... Dude, there's no one good. 90 overall? That's it. We can bring Şengün back, although I bet we can't even afford him apparently. It says up at the top we have cap room of 43.9, but we can only offer 34. Let's just put LeBron's sons on the same team. Why not? Decline the offer. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, dude. Why? Don't do this. Guys, we have no hope. I'm just going to sign all these guys to one-year deals and hopefully another free agent becomes available next season. That's what we're going to hope for. All right, Asar Thompson, can we sign you to a... Uh-oh, got to move on. Okay, let's just... We're just going to offer guys one-year deals. That's what we're doing here. Uh-oh, John Anthony Edwards starting to decline. They're probably just not thrilled to be on this team. I wouldn't be either. Oh my goodness, and no one signed Şengün? Wait a minute, what? Alright, we're going to simulate this season and one more season, and we're calling this rebuild quits. We tried our best, guys. We got pretty unlucky. Maybe the Grizzlies are cursed, but I also made some really ridiculous moves. Cooper flags the MVP. Wemby keeps winning Defensive Players of the Year, and oh my goodness, where is he? Oh, Ja Morant, still All-NBA first team. Thank goodness. At least we have that going for us. And the Nets win another finals against the Spurs again. It's turning into a rivalry. Alright, we have a decent chance once again, and we fall back to 6. All that good luck we had earlier is no longer with us. And a 71 overall at the 6th pick? No thanks. No thanks. We're not taking that. Team player options, nothing. Here we go. Luka declined his player option. He's now 31 years old at 96 overall. Wemby also declined his player option. I don't even know what our finances are looking like right now. Sure, we'll extend Bryce James the offer. Why not? What's our cap space looking like? I have no idea. Can we hold on? What's the financial situation? What do we got going? Come on. There we go. I mean, should be okay. Maybe we just, I don't know. We have 3 players and we have no cap space? Oh, it's because all these cap holds. Hold on. Get all of... No. That's fine. We hold on to Bryce James. Come on. Let's go ahead and simulate through the moratorium. Oh, that means those guys are all going to get picked up. We're not even going to have match. Who's trying to take my player? I mean, you can have him. I don't know. I don't want to match. I don't want him on the team. Oh, brother. Okay, Wemby's available. We don't have enough cap space to sign him though, as per usual, but can we make a trade instead? I'm fully prepared to just dump some of these guys off. We don't have Bryce James anymore, so we can't get rid of this guy. I don't even know who he is. All right, who can we trade you for? Can we just trade you for peanuts? Yes, we can. Perfect. Peanut time. Let's go ahead and see what we can do now. And not, wow, really? It's barely anything less than, okay. Well, that's not great. Şengün's already declining. Wonderful. Porzingis? Is Porzingis even going to do anything for us? Let's be honest here. Man, there's just no one good. We screwed ourselves again. Wemby's expecting $50 million. Hold up. Who's offering him that? The Spurs, of course. Wow, the Nets are trying to snag him. Okay. Man, it is currently 12:30 a.m. I'm about to just end this now. I mean, these are all awful options. Like, it's just, we have no chance. We have zero chance. I mean, I'd rather sign 220 million guys, and even then it's kind of pointless. Like, what are we really doing here? And that, you know they're going to decline. Like, I get Kuzma, he's going to fall down to like a 75. I mean, what's really the point here? Jeez, man. Any one of these guys asking for, there you go, Jaden McDaniels, 14 million. Can we build a squad that can win some games? That's the question. Jovic, not looking so hot there, buddy. All right, this guy is 22 years old. He's an 81 overall, and he's 7'3". I feel like we kind of have to take a chance on him and sign him to a huge deal. How did this guy do for us last year? How did he do? 15 points per game, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. Oh, but the three-point percentage. Oh my gosh. Wait, how many threes did he shoot? How many? Oh, hold up. Oh, he only shot 55. It's a little bit too much for my liking. But you know what? He's been pretty solid, but he wants 30 million. How much does that other guy want? 20. Oh, same thing. All right. Whatever. Yeah, you know what? What other choice do we even have at this point? I give up. I'm waving the white flag. Just what else can we even really do here? All right, sign him. We don't have enough space left to do anything. Everyone just wants money for being mediocre. Can't do anything about that. Let's just sign a bunch of tall people. I mean, who do we sign at this point? Malik Monk? All right, here's the roster. It's complete garbage. We got Jared Vanderbilt. We got Bull. We got Bryce James. Zaire Williams, the return. Has he even been playing on a roster? I doubt it. Oh, wow, he's bounced around quite a bit. Toronto, Boston, Houston, Cleveland. He's been all over the place. He's just an NBA journeyman now, the new Ish Smith. All right, I said this is the last season, so at this point, we just got to do everything we can. We're going to try to trade all of these guys away. I don't even care anymore. Who can we get? Anyone good? Can we get multiple good players? That's really what we need. Man, these trade offers suck. Okay. John Morant. Anyone? 90 overall. That's it. Wow, look at that package. Not anything good. Just trade the whole big three. Oh yeah, we can't trade him until December. Guys, hold up. The team's actually good again. What's going on? I was about to trade some folks. Oh no, I spoke too soon. What is that? A 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That's like a 6 or 7 game losing streak. What is going on? Hold up. Okay, yeah, I spoke way too soon. We started like 8-1 or 9-1. Now we're 16-17. Time for some trades. Who got injured? Anthony Edwards. I cannot trade him because he's injured. Well, okay, guess we'll simulate 2 more days. Can we trade him now? No, why? Come on, guys. I'm trying to trade you. Come on. Stop getting hurt. Come on. Hold up. Let's see if they're good now. Surely they're good now. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's draw. Oh, perfect. Look at that. 2 for 1. A 2 for 1 deal. Oh, multiple 2 for 1s. Okay. Time to give up the franchise player. It's time to wave the white flag on that. Oh, Isaiah Collier's 25. No way. What is this offer? I mean, I will gladly take that. No way. Wait, really? Like, I feel like I'm dreaming right now. I am literally about to fall asleep. I kid you not. I mean, I'm taking this deal. That's no doubt about it. All right, we're going all in. Anthony Edwards, what kind of a deal can we get for him? Multiple players? That looks like multiple players to me. What do we even have on this roster? I mean, I know I don't, at this point we're just kind of doing whatever. Okay, look, we can trade him. So what, we have a point guard and a center now. So we need the other 3 positions. Let's just go for it. Jalen Duren, no thanks. Come on, what we got? Reed Shepherd. I saw him playing earlier today. March Madness. Oh, man. Now they're just giving me bad deals. Ooh, Franz Wagner and a first-round pick. You know what? Good enough. I'll do it. Here we go. This is the last season. I'm not kidding. All right, who do we got now? We have no 90 overalls. We have Isaiah Collier. We got Anthony Edwards. We got Franz Wagner. We got Jared Vanderbilt. We got Mark Williams. And our bench absolutely sucks. Do we have any kind of free agents? Oh my goodness, we have all these 80 overalls. Will they take a minimum deal? None of them are taking minimum deals. None of them. None of them. They're too good for a minimum deal. They'd rather just not play than get a minimum deal. Oh, except for these guys. Heck, we can just build a bench. What are we doing right now? Team chemistry is going to go straight to 0, but that's okay. So oh my gosh, Cam Reddish is injured. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we can sign one more for free. If we can get a 2-for-1 deal on Anthony Edwards, that'd be pretty sweet. But I am guessing that is, oh, well, hold up. We got Jalen Duren and we got Lonzo Ball. We got a Trae Young deal. That's not, ooh, okay. 2-for-1. Oh, Brandon Ingram, 87 overall. Ooh, 282 overalls. We're trying to beef it up, beef up the roster. We don't care about our first round picks anymore. We're trading for some young guys too. Scotty Barnes. No, we're not bringing him back. We're not bringing him back. Okay. I think that this is the trade. This is it. There you go. We're just clean slate. Clean slate. Now we actually have depth. We don't have a superstar anymore, but we have depth. Stupid team chemistry is going to ruin things, I'm sure. All right, I'm about to waive some guys. That's what we're doing next. Next order of business. Release. See ya later. So we can sign some minimum guys. That's fine. Goodbye. All right. Go ahead into free agents because we have some 80-something overalls that are willing to sign minimum deals. You are not one of them. Malik Monk, come on down. No, you're not gonna come on down. All right. Nope. Nick Claxton, not gonna join us. Nope. Same with him. But Trey Jones. Trey Jones is down. Thank you, Trey Jones. All right. Who else? Come on. Who else we got here? A lot of 80-something overalls. Who's gonna take that minimum deal? Andrew Wiggins, come on down. All right, we traded for a brand new team just so we'd even have a chance at doing anything in this very last season. One last order of business though. Our draft pick should be worth quite a bit. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. And no one is offering anything good at all. My goodness. Could this be any worse? Let's add another pick. We have the Hawks pick too. Do the Hawks, are they good? We can get Jaime Jaquez Jr. We can get some good players. Oh, wow. Oh, what the heck? We can get Tyrese Maxey on this team. Okay, now I actually have to think. Cam Whitmore, Taj Ariza, Benedict Mathurin, Asar Thompson. I mean, we got some studs popping up, that's for sure. Who's on our team right now? What do we got? We have point guards, we have shooting guards, we have small forwards, we got too many power forwards, we have one center. Did any of these guys? Oh, why is Bull a power forward? He can fill in at center. Okay, so a shooting guard would be nice, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. We're in a huge predicament here. So maybe we just take what we can get, which is going to be Marcus Johnson, Tyrese Maxey filling in at the 2. He's getting paid the minimum? Why didn't we sign him earlier? How did he get signed at the minimum? What the heck? Cam Whitmore got signed at the minimum. Taj Ariza got signed a little bit more. Asar Thompson signed the minimum. Yeah, look, we'll just get Tyrese Maxey, get some scoring on this team. There we go. Tyrese Maxey, come on down. Is there anything else we can do here? We still have some draft picks. That cannot be traded. Can this be traded? No. Can this be traded? No. We traded all our picks. We have second round picks. Oops, hold up. Unprotected. All of the second round picks. Anything? No, nothing. All right, that's it. We have our team. Let's go ahead, reset. We got Isaiah Collier, Tyrese Maxey, Franz Wagner. We have Matt Buzelis. We got Mark Williams. Off the bench, we have some 80 overalls. This is already looking better than 2 90s and a bunch of 70s. I'll take it. Let's simulate. Can we make it to the playoffs? I doubt it. Our teammate chemistry is down to a 22. It is atrocious. But, oh, we are starting to win games. There is a chance we could make the play-in, maybe? That would be nice. Guys, we got a chance. We have a chance to finish with a winning record. Look at this. 35 wins, 34 losses. It's looking pretty good. Currently 7th in the conference. Come on, we're almost there. Can we squeak into 6th? That would be nice. 6th place. Can we do it? Last 2 weeks. Man, we are losing some games. Uh-oh. Come on. At least stay in 8th. At least stay in 8th. I think we did it. Okay, Cooper Flag once again. Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year once again. And we traded away Ja Morant, who's now on the Hornets. He gets the 2nd team honors. Okay, all right, so where are we at? We are 8th seed material. We're going up against a Grizzlies team, or sorry, a Clippers team that has some couple good players. Outside of that, I think I got Garland coming off the bench, but outside of that, the team's pretty hot doo-doo. So let's go ahead and start simulating this. Oh man, this is too easy. I spoke too soon. Saying it was too easy, and look at this. Now it's a close game, back and forth. Come on, man. Come on. Take the lead. A minute and a half. It's tied. And it's tied. Oh, geez, it's 1 a.m. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Here we are. Grizzlies got the ball. Totally new roster, like we said. Can you please inbound it? There we go. Anthony Simons has the ball. Who sent the screen? I don't even know who's on this roster anymore. Is that Trey Jones out there? Okay, Mark Williams sent the pick. Oh, why did you pass that? You had an open layup. Oh my goodness. Every time I see the CPU coming in, making some goofy moves, Mark Williams missing the free throw. Come on, man. I know you're tired. You got to hit one. You got to hit one. There we go. Up by 1. Clippers with the ball. Are we going to be let down once again? The answer, probably. Okay. What do we got going here? Oh, they got a wide open 3. Arenas. Oh, that's money. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Can't even play defense. Here's Tyrese Maxey with the ball. This is the man that should have the ball every single time down the court for this team. Okay, come on. Set that screen. Let's go. Come on, Mac. Oh, good pass to Mark Williams. Tying up the... Oh, yeah, that's right. We were up by 1 earlier. Okay, good looking out. And what are we going to do here? Defensive time. A Cuff Jr. passing off to Arenas again for another throw. Oh, my gosh. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? This rebuild, total disaster. And now there's a giant ant on my wall that I am about to go smash. Okay, Maxey, let's see what you got. We need a screen set. Why are you driving in? You're down by 3. Oh, please no. Please no. What is this offense? You're going to go out of bounds. Oh my, set a screen, someone. What is going on? Oh, this Grizzlies team is bad. We're simming. I can't take this. I want to go to sleep. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm sorry. I'm doing this for y'all, but really this is doing this for all 100 people watching this rebuild, or however many. Okay. Well, that was ridiculous. Let's go ahead and simulate this game. We're matched against the Spurs, who have... Do they have Wemby? Hold on. They have Wemby. How are the Spurs in the play-in? They were in the finals in the past 2 years. Now they're in the play-in. We're just going to simulate this. Oh my goodness, we made it. We beat the Spurs. Really? How? Who did it? Who did it? We won by 17. Okay, I'll take it. Going up against the 1 seed Utah Jazz, led by none other than Bronny James. Okay, time to simulate play-in. Let's go ahead and get this started off. I have zero doubt in my mind we're about to get swept. Oh, okay, we won a game. Okay. Okay. Nope. And we're eliminated. Perfect. All right, simulate the rest of this and we're out of here. Let's see what we got. Oh, Shea, well, I'll say this. At least it's faring off better than our other Grizzlies rebuild video. If you click on the screen right now, you'll be able to get to it as we go ahead, simulate the playoffs here. Nets win 3 championships in a row. I'm not even going to bother seeing if they win a 4th. We're done. I'm going to sleep. Good night, y'all.